The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Welcome once again to The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing, with Mike D. McCarthy and James Knight, your industry professionals. Today's episode, Alligator and Anaconda. It's the new Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black. And I've seen it. And spoiler, it's not great, but I'm sure the guys will give it an 8.5. Take it away, fellas.
Hey folks, James here from The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing, with a special note before we start this episode. Now, Mike and I had a blast talking about Alligator, but you're going to hear in a second that I say that Michael Gazzo, and I'm going to say Gazzo, Michael Gazzo played the role of Clemenza in The Godfather. But we all know that Gazzo played Frankie Pantangeli, Frankie Five Angels in The Godfather. Now, of course, I mixed up Frank Pantangeli with Clemenza. It's a common mistake, but it's a mistake nonetheless. So I just want to apologize to Michael Gazzo, to Michael Gazzo's family, to our whole damn family, and to Godfathers everywhere. Enjoy the episode. Yeah, this year's off to a great start. Because of the space-time continuum wormhole of our recording and editing process, it's pretty much the new year as we're recording this now, but it will have been 2026 for a few weeks when this drops, and let's just hope it's gotten better.
It'll be all right, kid.
Off to a roaring start.
It'll be all right, kid.
I'm doing my... What's that guy's name? Michael what?
Which guy?
From
what?
The police chief in Alligator.
Oh, Michael Gaza. Michael Gaza.
Is it Gaza or Gazzo?
I think it's Gaza. Or maybe it's a double Z and it's Italian, so maybe it's Gazza. Like pizza. Michael Gazza.
Gazza.
And yeah, that is one of the movies we'll be reviewing today. Welcome to The Head, The Tail, The Whole Damn Thing, where we take an older classic movie and we pair it with a new release. And tonight, it's all part of the reptilian agenda.
That's right. Giant Monsters Attack.
Ooh.
Alligator.
Cold-blooded.
And the new Anaconda.
We could have doubled up on the Anacondas. We could have gone Anaconda, but that might have been too much snake to take, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although you probably watched Anaconda.
I did.
To prepare yourself for Anaconda. See, I just let the sleeping Anaconda lie. I haven't seen that movie since probably 1999.
Okay.
Last time I saw the original Anaconda.
Really bad digital. But I mean,
of course.
it's for the time.
99.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of a fun movie.
Often a guilty pleasure for people, right?
Exactly. It's exactly a guilty pleasure, is what it is. And it has a great performance by John Boyd.
Yes. We actually talked about that a little bit in the Conjuring episode that we did, because that's when we first heard that Anaconda was being rebooted. And we talked just briefly about, like, what the hell is John Boyd doing in that movie with his accent.
Yeah. Where he sounded like Scarface, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's a bad
snake.
accent.
She does this.
But yes, tonight's episode, Cold-Blooded. And if this is your first time joining us, know that the classic movie, it came out in 1980. You've had your chance. We're going to spoil the whole damn thing right out the gate.
It's not going to ruin anything if you see the movie tomorrow.
But for the newer release, we'll give you a break. We will talk about it. We'll give a spoiler-free portion, and then we'll head into the lobby before we come back and spoil the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But,
this is how we do the show.
Yeah. Should we just jump into this
fuck it.
Viper pit?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready.
Alligator.
With 1980's Alligator.
Alligator.
We just preface this by saying this is yet another one of those movies that you made me watch way too young. I specifically remember having nightmares in my bed about alligators trying to get me.
Listen, they showed this movie on TV. You probably saw the TV cut, so sack up.
You're right. So it couldn't possibly be scary to a 4-year-old.
Listen, kid.
But at the risk of sounding like an old man screaming at a cloud, I just want to take a second and say, do you remember the good old days?
I do.
When conspiracy theories were fun? Like,
I do.
Who killed JFK and Roswell and Area 51? And,
Sure.
And were the Zodiac Killer and the Unabomber the same person?
Mm-hmm.
It's good times. You remember when urban legends made us smile? Like that homeless guy in town who's secretly a millionaire? Or that guy with a hook for a hand? Or psychos licking your fingers as you dangle them over the side of your bed at night, and all that time you thought it was your trusty St. Bernard sleeping next to you? Mm-hmm. I love that one. That's a good one. And cryptids, like Bigfoot or Loch Ness or Chupacabra.
Can you prove they don't exist?
I can't. That's why it's fun. But these were the alligator days of our lives. Now we got people who think birds aren't real, and that the earth isn't a sphere. And Satan-worshipping cannibal pedophile politicos hide runaway children underneath pizza parlors to drink their blood to stay young and powerful. Yes, that is something that people believe.
No, those are the lizard people. It's different.
Yeah, well, it is. But see, back in 1980, we didn't have an internet to bring all those crackpots into a chat room and ruin our collective lives.
Thank God.
And when you heard that a baby alligator got flushed down the toilet and grew to an enormous mutant size underneath the city, you either believed or you didn't. But it didn't really matter because it scared you or it made you smile, and that was it.
Yep.
Because the only reptilian agenda that this alligator has is to eat as much as it can, as quickly as it can.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. And will our everyman hero cop with the receding hairline track down the mutant gator in time before it kills again? Cool. Mm-hmm. Do evil pharma bros get their just desserts for their cruel ways and greedy natures? Awesome. That's all you got to know.
Yeah.
Don't look too closely. Just take the ride. Enjoy the days. So what do you say, Mike? Do you miss the alligator days? Are you chomping down on alligator? Or are you a hater for the gator and keeping this big lizard in your backyard?
Ah, well played. Hater, gator, then a Dead Milkman reference. That's good.
That little Dead Milkman cherry on top?
Yeah.
I knew you'd catch it.
Absolutely.
1980s Alligator. See, I already know that you love this movie.
I love Alligator.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Alligator hit me at an early age because I saw it on ABC. Yeah, they released it theatrically. Yeah, it was a low-budget film, and it made, I don't know, maybe $3 million or so at the box office, which isn't bad. But ABC paid $3 million for 2 showings of this movie, and I remember seeing it on TV.
Wow. That seems like a lot back then.
It does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jaws was hot. It's 1980. Jaws has been hot since 75. You've had Jaws clones since then. You've had the Jaws sequel since then. Jaws clones like Orca, which isn't a bad movie.
Richard Harris?
Richard Harris,
Orca?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Alligator is truly a Jaws clone, and it's a good one. Yeah. It's so much a Jaws clone, the music is almost the same.
Yes, I know, totally.
Yeah.
Like I said, don't look too closely, because this movie is very derivative at times. It is a huge killer monster stalking its prey. It gives you the monster POV, and you're right, that music.
Yeah.
It's almost the same sometimes.
Fucking A, yeah. I love this movie. I think this movie is great. I think it's fun. I've always liked it. It's got practical monster effects that are pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have held up remarkably well.
Hell yeah.
I think that alligator looks cool as hell.
It really
and when
does.
they use a real alligator for like the models and stuff, yes, you can tell, but it's still like a real alligator.
Yeah.
And a cool little model.
Absolutely.
I dig it.
Yeah. This movie is great. And at the end, when we give our review, I will read my review from Letterboxd for Alligator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because that's a special treat. You guys are going to be really excited to hear.
So after we listen to you review it on this show,
Yeah.
well, you'll have a double review.
Absolutely. I mean, it's less than a paragraph.
Excellent. No, my feeling about this movie is that, I hadn't seen it in an awful long time. And yes, it is in so many ways like a B movie, but it's got some great performances. The effects have held up really well. And in so many ways, this movie is way better than it has any right to be. Because it's like derivative story and everything, and it's silly premise, but somehow it all ties together. It's super enjoyable.
Super enjoyable.
It is a super fun watch. It was fun to watch again.
Yeah. Written by John Sayles, who also wrote Piranha and The Howling.
Oh, yeah. Sayles was nominated for a couple of Oscars in his career.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
he grew up a bit.
Did he direct Eight Men Out as well? That baseball movie? I know he wrote it. He might have directed that as well. Yeah, no. John Sayles, Oscar nominations. Robert Forster, who's the lead in this, Oscar nomination for Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
You got like talented people, and then a number of great character actors just popping in throughout this movie.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I agree.
Sometimes the script writing is kind of hilariously abrupt. And other times you get sort of these odd bonus scenes in there, but it all ties together in a way that is just fun.
I 100% agree. This is a fun movie. It's always going to be a fun movie. I think that a lot of people online agree that this is sort of like a classic monster attacks film that still holds up to this day.
Yeah.
I bought the fucking 4K disc. It'll be here tomorrow. That's how much I like Alligator. I was like, oh, 4K. Yeah, it's got the TV version. It's got the Blu-ray. It's got the 4K version. I even think it has Alligator 2, The Mutation, on it.
Oh, boy.
Which I believe is terrible. But
I think I watched like the trailer for that after I watched Alligator, and it was like, wow, you guys missed every single thing that was good about the first movie, didn't you?
Yeah.
You made Alligator too. Like everything that made that first one so enjoyable was lacking, and I could tell from just watching the trailer.
Yeah,
Cool,
that one's
cool.
got Steve Rails back in it too, and he always looks insane to me, like he's about to fucking hurt somebody. It's probably because he played Manson, right, in that Helter Skelter movie on TV, which scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, that is definitely one that scared the shit out of a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I love this one opens right out the gate. It's like a alligator show in, I don't know if it's Florida or somewhere, but it's one of those shows, like an alligator farm where they got the exotic animals, and there's a couple guys in there, and they just see a trainer get brutalized. Oh, his foot slips in between a log, and he falls down, and the alligator slips in the water and chomps on his leg. And right out of the gate.
This movie is named Alligator, and within 30 seconds, it's showing you an alligator attacking somebody.
Yes.
This is alligator proof of concept right out of the gate, right?
Yes.
And after they pulled the guy out of the water, they beat it with 2x4s, which, I don't know, looked real. It kind of freaked me out a little bit.
A bunch of dudes wearing like white t-shirts and jeans just run out there with baseball bats. It really gave that authentic Florida man charm.
It totally did.
That seems like exactly what they would have done.
And then the announcer goes, "That's Bobby Purcell." And I'm thinking, Bobby Purcell, I bet his daddy drives NASCAR. I bet he loves fried chicken and moonshine.
Yes.
And Bobby, you gonna wrestle the alligator after lunch, right?
Yeah. Bush League NASCAR.
Absolutely.
He's really into the lower tiers. He's a true fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Darnell Purcell.
Darnell Purcell won 2 trophies at the quarter mile.
That's right. He ain't here. He's up in Charlottesville right now. Some people say he got a whole nother family up there. Yeah, the people in the audience, too, they're kind of into it. Like, oh.
Yeah.
As they watch the alligator get beat with 2x4s.
Do you remember that? Could you do that back then? This is 1968. This is when this moment takes place, 1968.
That's right, because we will get a subtitle in a little bit that says it's 12 years later.
Yeah.
But the little girl, before she leaves that place with her family, she buys a pet alligator. I mean, like they didn't just watch a guy get his leg almost chewed off. But she's like, I want a pet alligator.
Can we buy one?
I'm going to name him Ramon.
I mean, it's going to get bigger, right? It's a cute little alligator. It's about 4 inches long. It's not going to stay about 4 inches long.
It's one of the few things, though, that, like, when you look at a baby alligator, like, babies are, by their nature, always cute across the animal kingdom. Mm-hmm. Baby alligators still look a little sinister. Like, a baby alligator still look like it's going to fuck you up.
Have you ever held a baby alligator?
I have not. Is that a euphemism?
It is not.
No.
You ever have anyone give you a baby alligator? I held a baby alligator once. I'll put a picture on the Insta.
Okay. How about an 11-year-old Mike McCarty with a baby alligator?
No, it's like a 35-year-old Mike McCarty with a baby alligator going, look, Ma.
Well, their family drives back to Missouri, where they're from. I guess this whole movie takes place in Missouri for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where it takes place, but...
I assume it's Missouri because they reference St. Louis for the cop.
Sure.
And he left St. Louis.
He did. It's either St. Louis or Kansas City, I would think.
Yeah.
Because it takes place in a big city. I lived in Kansas City for 3 years. I don't remember any drainage system that looks quite so much like the LA River as this one does.
It is the LA storm drain is what it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the next day, while the girl's at school, we get a scene in her house, and the dad's like, where is that girl? I'm getting rid of this thing. And the mom's like, why? What do you mean? He's like, there's alligator turds in the laundry hamper again. He's all like upset about it.
Again? Yeah. What? First of all, it's in a big glass terrarium that has no water in it, by the way.
Yeah, probably not the best for an alligator.
Yeah, alligator's like, it's so dry. Poor guy.
Dad picks that baby alligator up by the tail. He's like, we're going to give it a burial at sea.
Yeah.
And then you get like from inside the toilet shot, I think, as the alligator plunks in and they flush it and the frame spins around like like an old-timey newspaper reel.
Yeah. This is quality Lewis Teague. This is early Lewis Teague, too. He went on to do Cujo and Cat's Eye later.
Yeah, wow. He's cornering the market on the animals.
Well, he also did Navy SEALs, speaking of animals. You know, one of Stephen King's favorite movies is Alligator, and that's why Lewis Teague got the job for Cujo.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. One of his favorite movies.
This has been a Stephen King Hollywood Minute.
I did listen to a little of the commentary on this movie, and it is based on like the old urban legend, the old myth of like an alligator growing in the sewer to enormous size. And like you couldn't just check to see if that was true or not back in the day. It wasn't like you could just Google that. So it was a pretty popular sort of urban legend.
I remember hearing it.
But I can't let this episode go by without mentioning that maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago in Chicago, we had a rogue alligator in the Chicago River. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
So there was a rogue alligator in the Chicago River, and they couldn't catch him. I think it went on for like more than a week. Like the DNR people around here were trying to catch him. They actually called him Chance the Snapper instead of Chance the Rapper, who's like a local Chicago rap star.
That's funny.
So Chance the Snapper was out there for like more than a week. They couldn't catch him until finally they called somebody in Florida who came up. Florida man caught him. Florida man caught him with less than 18 hours or something and caught the alligator.
He had a bottle of whiskey and a handful of crawdads. When he comes up here to grab the crawdads, I'm going to hit him on the head.
That's right. I take my payment only in corn nuts. Thank you very much. Well, 12 years later, we spin to a different city here. And this is when we see our hero. Detective
Madison.
Detective David Madison.
Yeah.
And he's in a pet store buying a puppy. I watched this a couple times. I'm not sure. He's buying a puppy because his last one got snatched?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dog napped. Okay. And he's buying it from Sidney Lassick, character actor used to pop up a lot. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He's just got one of those faces.
Nurse Ratchet, where are my cigarettes?
Yes. He's just got one of those faces where you're like, where do I know that dude from?
Yeah, totally.
But they're having a conversation, and Robert Forster, he's got like a shirt that looks like it has a few cigarette burns in it, and he has like an odd receding hairline. And right from the get-go, Sidney Lassick's character, the pet shop owner, he mentioned something about like, oh, you got a little bald spot happening there, just like I do, and his hair's almost completely gone. This is a real weird sort of joke that will happen many times. Like 3 or 4 times throughout this movie, they'll mention Robert Forster's odd receding hairline. And you'd never see it in a movie today. They would never let a character get away with this sort of imperfect hairline like he has.
Well,
but
he had just gotten hair plugs done for real in life. And when he showed up to set, it was so obvious. He wanted to immediately call attention to it and make a joke out of it in the movie. You know, it's like that thing that, like, you know, you do with a bully or whatever, where you just you make
get
fun
ahead
of yourself.
of the joke.
You get ahead of the joke, and he did that on purpose. He put those lines in. Those weren't John Sayles things.
I didn't know that he had the hair plugs done, but I did know that he wanted to add those lines in. This is actually the first scene that they shot for the entire film.
Yeah.
Was this scene in the pet shop. And he wanted to add these lines in, and Lewis Teague was like, I don't know if we want to add these in. And he was like, no. He was sort of insistent that they do it. Yeah. And so
look at him. We got to talk about it.
Yes. Yeah, the elephant in the room, so to speak. And then eventually they made it into the final cut. And it does this weird thing of kind of humanizing this character in a way you don't often see in movies. And certainly not in your, like, leading man hero type character.
Yeah, which he is.
He is, absolutely, in this movie. So, right off the bat, this is one of those things that marks Alligator as just a little different than sort of a derivative monster movie. And essentially, in the end, just a little bit better than it should be, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Like you say, it humanizes the character, which is good.
Well, he buys this new puppy. He's going to call him Snatch or something like that because the last one got snatched. Yeah, Snaps, is it? He doesn't call his dog Snatch. Ask my dog Snatch. That's pretty good. I think it's a good name for a pooch.
Last one I had was called Fingered. Somebody stole him, too.
We're going to cut to the sewage treatment plant where they find a dismembered arm. Been chewed off. Yeah. And here's our chief, Michael Gazza, who was Clemenza. Is it Gazzo? Yeah, Gazzo. Who was Clemenza in The Godfather, is there rasping out. He calls Madison out as Madison is examining this arm that the forensic guy has pulled out of the tank. Gazzo's like, come look at this dog outside. This script moves very abruptly at times. Like it's like it doesn't want to waste any extra pages on transitioning from one thing to another.
Absolutely.
So a character will just appear in the scene kind of for no reason sometimes.
Yeah.
Or there'll be no transition. But Chief Clemenza is like, come on outside and look at this dog. I guess Madison was on like the dog beat because his dog got kidnapped. Then he's talking to the pet shop owner, who we'll learn later is a dog napper for Big Pharma. And then here's another dog out there, and the woman's like, well, that looks just like my dog, but mine was a miniature size, and that thing's 5 times bigger. And look at this little sweater that used to fit it. That can't be my dog.
That sweater fit this dog? Yeah.
Yeah.
Plot device.
Anything else unusual? Yeah, it looks like they cut the larynx on this dog.
Yeah.
I was, okay.
I mean, did you figure that out scientifically just by looking at a wet dog? Like, well, it looks like someone has surgically cut the larynx of this one.
It's been thrown in the back of like a station wagon in the parking lot of the sewage treatment plant. For some reason, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this lady, and she'd been looking for a dog for months and bugging the police, and then, hold on!
Come down to the sewage treatment plant. We got your dog.
We may have found Tippy.
Well, we cut to the pet shop owner, and like I said, he's a dog snatcher. And he is bringing puppies to a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
So that they can be experimented on.
Run by Dr. fucking Evil.
I need puppies.
Yeah.
Well, I could get you some older dogs. They need to be puppies.
Yeah.
What about cats?
Yeah.
I need puppies. Fuck.
Did you notice that he obviously works for Skechers, that doctor? He's got like a big giant Skechers logo on his pocket. I was like, that looks just like the Skechers logo. I looked up Skechers online. I'm like, that looks exactly like the Skechers logo. What do you think Skechers was doing with puppies back then?
I don't know, but their shoes sure are comfortable.
Yeah. Lined with puppy fur.
I need more puppies. Now take those garbage bags full of dead dogs and get rid of them. What should I do with them? I don't know, maybe load them into a shopping cart and wheel them into an old drainage tunnel. But make sure you do it in broad daylight wearing the loudest Hawaiian shirt you possibly can. Okay, I can make that happen.
Yeah. Cut to...
wheeling a shopping cart full of dead dogs into the drainage tunnel.
Yeah.
There's no
wearing
gate.
his loafers, into the fucking water-filled sewage drainage tunnel.
There's no gate. There's no lock. There's no way. He just wheels it in there. I was like, oh, this looks like a great place to get mugged or die of a heroin overdose. Wonderful. And he takes the garbage bags and he dumps the dog corpses over the side. And when they don't go directly in the water, he's like, shucks. So he climbs down the ladder. I'm like, why do you have to get them in the water? Yeah. Why is this a problem? Who's going to pin this on you if they find a pile of dead dogs?
Exactly. This scene creeping around in the tunnels kind of reminded me of when you and I were in New York City at like 1 a.m. going through like places where Charles Bronson might hide to shoot people.
Around the George Washington Bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Don't go under the bridge at night. There's a reason why fairy tales tell you not to go under the bridges.
That's right.
There's some sketchy shit going on. That was a good night.
It was a good night.
Yeah, they had gated off the George Washington Bridge, and do you remember
we climbed around it on the outside of the bridge,
60 feet in the air or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So anyway, all dogs do not go to heaven apparently because these are getting stuffed into the drainage tunnel. He's kicking them in the water. I gotta make sure they go down there, and this is when you get alligator POV. I think you might see it come out of the water.
You see the eye. You see the real alligator eye open up, which they show a few times in the movie.
Bum, 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 bum. And you get the fake Jaws music. It's so close to Jaws, but not quite.
Sidney Lassick turning around. Do you hear cellos?
Falls down, lantern goes flying, and he gets snapped by the alligator. I don't think they actually show it at this point, though. I think he just falls in there and screams.
No.
But we do just immediately cut to a severed leg washing up at the sewage treatment plant.
Yes.
If this keeps up, I'm going to open a spare parts garage, says the forensics guy.
Yeah.
Zing.
He should have had a sandwich in his hand.
Didn't you want him?
Or at least a donut and a fucking styrofoam cup of coffee.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Missed opportunity.
Forensics guy is telling Detective Madison, we also found kitty litter in his socks, and the dismembered foot.
Yeah.
Like, wow, you did that right here?
Yeah.
Right in the plant? You did the analysis right here?
I thought that too. I was like, you just found it. You've already taken socks off and examined fibers and things, and you found kitty litter.
Well, Madison watches, though, as one of the workers at the sewage treatment plant pulls out the shredded Hawaiian shirt from the water. Mm-hmm. That's why he was wearing that loud Hawaiian shirt, so we can reference it
so it would
right
stand
away.
out when it's wet.
Yeah. He's a detective, and he's making connections, and he's instantly questioning Pharma Bro from the Skechers lab.
Pharma Bro from Skechers lab.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens when you run out of subjects?
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. He goes, these dogs are awful quiet in here. Oh, yeah, that's because we cut their larynxes.
He's connecting some dots right here. No, it's all carefully regulated by the Humane Society. Yeah, but also, I have to say one thing about Alligator, and I don't know if you notice this, too. The extra game in this movie is on point. Like,
no, I never
the
noticed.
First or second AD was that was in charge of sending the extras across the frame. There's some choice little bits in here. And while Detective Madison is questioning Farmer Bro from the Skechers lab, at one point, you just see another guy like cross the doorway with another garbage bag full of dead animals. And it's maybe 1 second of screen time.
Does he glance over his shoulder?
I feel like he's even like limping a little bit, like the bag is really heavy.
Yeah,
it goes
that's good.
So good.
Oh,
There's
man.
another point where they're at the wedding party, and apparently they invited the archbishop because somebody's dancing with a big mitre on their head. There's other things like when there's an explosion at the end of this movie and somebody's crossing the street and it looks like the person just walked into the frame, like they didn't get stopped.
Like accidentally?
Yes.
Kind of looking at the cameras like, what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
that's
stuff.
good. I'm
Good
telling you,
stuff.
man, it's going to show up at my house tomorrow in 4K. I will rewatch it for sure.
Well, after the detective has talked to Farmer Bro from the Skechers lab, the Farmer Bro calls Slade, the head of the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin in this scene. There's so much green in this movie.
Yeah.
You have noticed that, of course.
Oh, sure.
Like, and in this guy's office, like everything is green.
Yeah. He was the bad guy in Game of Death. That's Dean Jagger.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, remember the guy that fakes his death and then Bruce Lee kicks the wax head off the body and finds that the guy is not really dead?
No kidding.
Yeah. Old actor, goes all the way back to the 50s.
Oh,
a lot of westerns and stuff.
I was going to say a lot of cowboy stuff on that guy's resume for sure.
Yeah.
Farmer Bro's like, the police questioned me. And Slade is like, don't worry about it. Just keep doing your job. Keep injecting dogs with things and using puppies for scientific experiments.
Is this when he goes, you're my number one boy? And he's like squeezing his shoulder and he says it like twice. And you're like, that's a little creepy, Dean.
Weird. He is creepy. He has a weird, creepy cadence and just sort of presence. But yeah, he feels more like a mob boss than the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, but that is, I'm sure, deliberate. Right?
What's the difference? Ba-dum-bumps.
Yeah. So Madison's connecting some dots and all the parts that have washed up at the sewage treatment plant. He wants to get into the sewer, but he can't get any of the other guys at the precinct to go check out the sewer with him because of his shady past or his bad past where one of his partners died. He has this backstory about how one of his partners died on a job in St. Louis and he feels bad about it. They delve into it a little bit.
During Pillow Talk later, he tells the story.
Yeah, sure. Well, nothing closes the deal like a tragic backstory.
Yeah. You know, I tell you about the time I was almost shot. Zip, flop.
Well, none of the other policemen will go down with him except for Officer Kelly, fresh-faced kid with a big pouch of beech nut leaf tobacco, putting in a chaw like, I'll go with you. So Kelly and Madison are heading out, and they are stopped by a weirdo who tries to blow up the precinct.
Yeah.
They're stopped by a mad bomber. He says, I'm the serial killer.
I killed him. I chopped him up. I put him in the sewer.
The voices told me to. The voices told me to. And they don't really take him seriously until he opens up his shirt and he has like a giant digital clock on there counting down.
Yeah.
I'm going to blow up this whole place. It is an odd scene that doesn't really have that much tension to it.
Nope.
You know?
It doesn't.
I don't think they ever feel like this is an actual threat. And
no. Everyone is kind of joking it off a little bit.
Yeah. They managed to defuse the bomb with little problem, but it's not even a bomb. It's just like a timer attached to a radio.
Yeah.
Let's book this idiot. Well, Madison and Kelly are into the sewer, flashlights, masks for the methane gas, a map. We've got some great blue lighting in here.
Yeah.
I love it in movies and in TV shows like this, in a place that would be absolutely pitch black, but instead you get like the blue lighting with the rippling waves that shade the walls and the ceiling.
It's so good.
Always cool. Yeah. Always looks
nicely atmospheric.
But I love that there's no rep from the sewage treatment plant or the utility or anything. It's just a couple of cops with a map and a flashlight.
Open up a manhole cover and let's go down inside and wander around.
Sure.
Yeah.
We see the alligator rise from somewhere. Oh, it's down there. And they're reading the map and they're still looking around. They're having a bit of trouble. They're getting a bit lost. Hand me that map there. And he turns on the flashlight. And this is when you get a glimpse behind them both in sort of like the corner of the giant alligator.
Fucking amazing shot.
It's great. This is great.
Yeah.
This is a great reveal. It's a wonderful surprise. The alligator looks wonderful. Like, this is actually like a really good shot and a great moment.
It
in
is
this
super
movie.
creepy. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't strike right away. They're like, well, let's go this way, and go down a long corridor. And as Kelly turns a corner, there's the alligator, right?
Yeah.
Opens its mouth. Kelly instantly with his 38 out. He fires. Oh, bullets do nothing. They run back into the tunnel and up a ladder. They're trying to push the manhole cover up. Oh, and it's stuck. And then we get gator point of view. And then the gator grabs onto Kelly. No!
Yeah.
And Madison's up on the ladder above him. Oh, he's grabbing his hand, trying to hold on, and the gator pulls back. Kelly slips from his hand, hits the ground, and slides out of view.
Yeah.
Kelly! Kelly!
Big, giant gator mouth, too.
Kelly!
In that scene. So good.
Yes. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Madison wakes up in the hospital. Whoa, 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 the nurse says. Take it easy as he's trying to get out of bed. You just popped up out of a manhole screaming alligator. He's like, I gotta get out of here. And then, boom, Chief Clemenza is instantly there. Hey, take it easy, Madison.
Madison,
then,
you gotta stop it with the alligator stuff.
And then, bing, like a smarmy reporter, somebody we had seen earlier in the movie, who was asking him about his troubled past. All of a sudden, he's in the, like everybody was just waiting for him to wake up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And the smarmy reporter is like, oh, so what really happened? Oh, let's get some answers. Yeah. I mean, I love how abrupt this script is sometimes. Like, it would be bad writing if it just wasn't so, like,
direct.
If it wasn't so entertaining.
It just passes go and collects $200.
It does. It's like, you know what kind of movie you're watching? Why do we need to fuck around with things?
And this
Let's
reporter has the reddest bloodshot eyes that are glassy.
He's an interesting looking dude.
He is.
Yeah, he has got some unique eyes. And
He's got almost a touch of Graves' disease going, where the eyes are slightly buggy.
But he's not going to get any answers from Madison. But the nurse is like, yeah, he was just mentioning something about alligators in the sewers. Alligators in the sewers.
Huh?
And we cut to snake milking with Dr. Lizard Lady, the sexy herpetologist.
Yeah. Robin Riker, I worked with her on one of the first movies I ever worked on. It was a Roger Corman production because a lot of people, including Lewis Teague and most of this crew that worked on this movie, cut their teeth in Roger Corman
films. Yeah. I feel like you can smell Roger Corman all over this.
You can.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. This has old California man. Old California
just
white
take
man
a deep
stench
whiff.
all over it.
Smell that Corman. Just get your nose right in there.
Oh, yeah. A little fresh
Vintage.
Corman. Actually, probably not too fresh.
No, I don't know when the last time we had fresh Corman was.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but I worked with Robin Riker on The Step Monster.
Oh, with Alan Thicke?
With Alan Thicke. Yeah. You are familiar with it, I see.
Yeah. I think it was because it was one of the first movies you worked on. It was like a huge deal. Oh, we gotta watch this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we had to watch that movie.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
No, it's good. It's great. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love TV's
TV's Alan
America's
Thicke.
favorite dad.
Yeah. I was super excited at the time because, it's my first movie. So I'm like,
hell yeah.
"Whoa, yeah, all right, yeah. Technically my second movie, my first movie on set. But yeah, to be there in Roger Corman Studios, really, really cool place. Like one of the fucking Death Race 2000 cars was there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, in the back, fiberglass all faded, all the paint all faded.
But Robert Riker is the sexy herpetologist, and they're asking her questions about how big could an alligator get in the sewer. And she's like, no, I know you think you saw this giant alligator down there, but alligators can't get that big. It'd starve in the sewer. There's toxic chemicals down there. There's not enough food. I'm sorry, you're mistaken. So Madison and Chief Clemenza leave there. Madison's all disappointed. There's something down there. Clemenza says, you gotta take a leave of absence.
Sorry,
Madison.
David.
Besides, the news reporter published a hit job article on you. The reporter, for one, was not satisfied with Madison not giving him any details, so he has gone down into the sewers to investigate for himself.
Yeah.
He's got his camera with him. He's taking photos of trash and dead dogs, but here comes Ramon. We get a little gator POV.
Yeah.
And as the giant gator closes in on him, opens his mouth, our intrepid reporter just keeps snapping photos.
Yeah.
Just firing away. Click, 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 click. Flash, 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 flash.
A la Jaws.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty great.
It is.
Because it helps disguise the monster, but you get a little bit of like strobe effect.
Yeah.
A bunch of different flashes of this creature and the big... Is it an animatronic alligator, or is it a big puppet that they
They had a big puppet
manipulate?
head that they manipulated, and they had one that two guys would walk around in.
Okay.
Two big football players. And that's the one that would move, but it was made of such stiff rubber that it hardly moved. They also had an insert tail that was on like a giant stick that they would smack into things or people.
Yeah. They got their money's worth out of that tail. in this movie.
did. We'll get to that. But the head was on wheels so that they could easily push it around. When I worked on that Tobe Hooper movie Crocodile at K&B, we had made something exactly like this, which was just a big crocodile head that went just behind the start of the neck, essentially. And it was like a cart, like you're pushing around a wheelbarrow. It's got wheels on it, and it's got like an up and down, and you can turn it to open the mouth and close the mouth. Really simple mechanisms. So that's what they had for this. So they could easily grab people, bite people, get close-ups of it gnashing and stuff. So yeah.
I had to be sturdy, too, because a lot of times people are in the mouth. They get the shot of the person, like, lying in the alligator's mouth, getting chomped up and down. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it would have been probably a big, giant fiberglass thing taken out of the molds. Because that's what we had on the Crocodile movie. And you know, when Brandon Chase first actually was shopping this thing around, before, like the very first, did you hear about the very first iteration of the script?
No, I didn't.
The first iteration of the script, it takes place in Milwaukee.
This is before John Sayles is attached.
Yeah, this is before
right?
John Sayles. This was Brandon Chase. And I'm not sure if he wrote it or somebody else wrote it or somebody wrote it with him. But the first iteration of the script was essentially giant alligator under Milwaukee that's like eating beer and waste from beer plants. And that's how it gets giant.
Oh, it's like Strange Brew meets alligator.
Yeah. And as he had that version of the script, he actually hired people to make a big giant alligator, and they were going to shop it around with, we've already got the puppet, we're ready to go. And it was a latex skin with bamboo, rattan, curved ribs, right, to sort of give it to hold its shape. And people could get inside it and move it around and run with it and stuff like that. But it took a few years to get this thing off the ground. And in that time period, that thin latex skin just rotted and crisped in the heat of California because it was in like a storage facility or something.
Oh, okay.
So when they actually came to make the movie, they had to completely remake the puppet.
Oh.
Yeah.
See you later, alligator.
So this has been a How Alligators Started minute?
Well, after the reporter has died, Captain Clemenza calls Madison back in. The reporter is missing, but we got his camera here in the lab. We're developing the film as I'm telling you this. And then the guy who's developing the film comes out. He's like, I've developed the film, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got? He has a couple. Oh, it's just trash. Dead dogs. No, keep going.
Yeah.
This guy really buried the lead.
He did.
If I had just developed film and it had a giant alligator chomping on a man.
I would put that picture on top.
On top, baby. Look what I got. Holy shit. It's gator photos. We gotta call Dr. Lizard Lady back in. And then we cut to the front page of the newspaper with the photo of a giant gator mouth with an arm in it. That's the front page of the newspaper. And it reminded me of in The Omen.
Oh,
the
yeah.
front page of the newspaper of the priest who's been impaled
with the
on the
impaled thing
lawn.
right through him. Yeah.
It's like, who was the editor of that? Well, the word is out now. There's an alligator in the sewers, and Dr. Lizard Lady is on the news. She confirms it. Yes, it is, in fact, an alligator. There's lots of buzz. There's lots of other reporters out there, and we cue the most anemic SWAT team ever.
Oh, yeah.
Into the sewer.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of skinny dudes in, like, beige fatigues.
Yeah.
Kind of marching down there. I would
With
say movies have come up-
RPGs and bazookas and M16s.
Yes, I have. And I love, too, the bazooka. It had, like, chipped paint on the barrel and everything. It looked like somebody just thrown the bazooka over in the corner for the last couple of years.
It's bounced around in the back of the SWAT van to, like, so many operations. Charlie, can we use the bazooka? No.
I will say movies have come a long ways in this regard, that now if you see a movie that is going to have like a SWAT team or any sort of special forces people in it, those people look like they're a special forces
They do.
unit.
Yeah.
These dudes look like they were extras.
Ill-fitting
They're like,
clothes.
Hold this gun, walk down this corridor. Nobody looks like they really know what they're doing.
We spent
It's pretty
$300
terrific.
at the Army surplus, so find something that fits, put it on, grab a weapon over there, and talk to the AD about your direction.
But yes, it's Operation Flush It Out. Madison has taken the helm. He's got a big map set out of the sewers, and he's going to use a sort of walkie-talkie and intercom system to direct people through there so that they can force this alligator out this one tunnel and apparently blow it up with a bazooka.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the city.
That makes sense.
Well, Dr. Lizard Lady shows up to help out. Well, I am sorry I didn't believe you, but obviously this is a giant alligator now, so I'm into it. Let's do it. They're rattling pots and pans in the sewer tunnels to flush it out, and the operation goes late into the night. And this is when we find out that Dr. Lizard Lady was the girl from the beginning.
Dun, dun, dun!
She had a pet alligator. She named it Ramon. Mm-hmm. Little does she know she's on a quest to kill her childhood pet.
Kind of fucked
This
up.
whole time. It is a little fucked up. Oh, and despite a few shots of the alligator in the sewer, Operation Flush It Out turns up squadoosh. Because they force everything into this one tunnel and no alligator shows up. Womp womp.
What? No.
Yes,
That's
unfortunately, Mark Wahlberg.
Sorry, Mark.
Yeah. Detective Madison is despondent again. God damn it.
The press is gonna have us for this one. We gotta come up with something to tell them tomorrow.
And then
think
the
he
press
does say that.
goes, sir? And he goes,
Press conference tomorrow.
Well, as they drive away, they pass some kids playing stickball. And there's a Freddy Krueger sighting. Did you see that kid?
no.
That kid in the red and
in the red and green
striped
stripes.
shirt.
Oh,
with-
yeah.
Has a glove on his hand, even.
Oh, my God. No.
Yeah.
And see? I can't wait for the fucking 4K to show up. I'm going to sit in front of it, eat popcorn. I'm going to be high as a giraffe's ass. It's going to be perfect.
Whoa. They're playing stickball when there's a rumble and the entire camera shakes.
This is my
There's another
favorite
rumble.
part of the movie.
And another camera shake.
Yeah.
And then
Busts up out of the fucking sidewalk.
from the cement sidewalk
Yeah.
through the manhole, giant alligator attack.
Kool-Aid!
Oh, yeah. I think one of the kids says, that's the one on TV.
Yeah.
Like, no shit, kid. What tipped you off?
How many giant alligators have been in town lately?
Kids scatter. There's a cop car coming down the street. Whoa! Swerves. And I mean, like, this is 1980. We're talking I think maybe Chips is still on the air. Dukes of Hazzard's still around. We loved smashing cars up in this time frame.
And blowing them up and
early
flipping
80s.
them.
So this cop car swerves, flips, blows up. The cop struggles out of the window. Oh, but here comes the alligator.
Yeah.
No, he can't get away. Here comes the alligator. No, chomp. Begins chomping on this cop. Gets his leg bit off by the gator. This one is so silly, but it is so much fun.
It's fucking fantastic. And then the full shots are a baby alligator crawling through a miniature set.
Yes, this is one of those moments where you get those miniatures, which are just awesome.
They are fantastic.
It's a bit like when I watch those old Harryhausen movies, when I see things like this, where I'm like, okay, so maybe that doesn't look like the most realistic thing nowadays. But it's so much fun.
So much fun and charming as hell, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like Night of the Lepus.
Enjoyable.
Do you remember Night of the Lepus?
Oh, God. Sure. With DeForest Kelly.
Yeah. Rabbits just racing
bones
through
from,
miniature.
Bones from Star Trek. Yes. Yes. And then putting blood on a giant rabbit puppet.
Yeah.
Smashing into people. Yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that movie
The documentary footage at the beginning of that movie is fucking nuts, though.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
It shows like the herding like hundreds of rabbits and smashing into a fence.
Yeah, that was at a time when they were okay with hurting animals too. Not cool. Not cool, Hollywood.
Well, I think that was from that footage.
It's probably from Australia, right?
I think it's from Australia.
That whole phase.
I think that's where that footage comes from. It wasn't like they did that to a bunch of rabbits for this movie.
No.
That had just happened. And they were like, we should turn this into a movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
But one of the kids who was playing stickball, he runs inside. The balls on this kid to grab a butcher knife out of the block and head back outside.
Yeah.
Mom is on the phone crushing a can of Schlitz and talking to Diane about what a perv Barney's been lately on the factory floor.
Yeah.
And she's like, what are you doing?
I like that the kid is like, Mom, the alligator. And he grabs a knife and he runs outside. And she goes, the kids are playing alligator or something. It's driving me crazy.
I think she also says, he took my best bread knife.
Yeah,
and
she
I
does.
thought, lady, that was not a bread knife that kid took. Honey, if you've been cutting your bread with that this whole time, no wonder you're in such a bad mood. Get a little serrated edge. It's so much easier.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
It's just chaos outside. Where is the alligator? And the cops are there now. Madison, I think, is back. And Dr. Lizard Lady says, it'll go for water. And they're interviewing the kid. How big was it? And he's like, an El Dorado? Madison's like, the car.
No, the refrigerator. Of course, the car.
Yeah, that's some good 1980s sass right there.
It is. That kid is just a little fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
You love him.
Screw you, creepo.
Yeah. You fucking love him. He's great. He wanted to kill that alligator with Mom's bread knife.
I know. You got some brass on him.
Yeah.
Well, the next morning, Dr. Lizard Lady is taking plaster cast footprints at the lakeside as dudes in patrol boats are just dropping depth charges in and just whipping around that lake. just like they're warming up for the water ski trials or something. They are just tearing ass around that lake, blowing shit up.
It is. It reminds me of the rednecks in Dawn of the Dead. Just like blowing shit up and shooting at the zombies.
Yes. And the mayor has brought in Brock, a big game hunter who comes on the scene now. This is Henry Silva.
Oh, fuck yes.
Henry Silva, who looks like Charles Grodin and Chevy Chase had an unholy baby.
Yeah.
And he is super smarmy. He's
super creepy.
Yeah, he's like, oh, hello, you must be the lizard lady.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's Dr. Lizard Lady to you, Buster. And a little bit later, we get a reporter talking to Brock, and he's making these alligator noises and alligator mating calls to her. I'm like, what the fuck is happening in this movie all of a sudden?
Yeah, he's leaning in real close, and he's like, the alligator is very romantic. It makes a noise, a mating call. It sounds like this. And he's like smiling the whole time. And I'm thinking, dude, you are just eating up this fucking movie and you love being here and you're so happy they gave you this job and you're just like, can I do whatever the fuck I want? And they're like, sure. And you're like, all right, cool.
I 100% believe that he was like, so I can do anything? Like Robert Forster's like, yeah, I ad-libbed some lines about my earplugs earlier. And he was like, really? They let you do that? So then he just comes in with this like weird mating call scene and it makes it into the movie. And, like,
fucking
this
so
guy
good.
Is such a weird creep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Detective Madison has been working with Dr. Lizard Lady, and they've made the hormone connection now. I think there's a scene in the lab where she's got maybe the dog's brain tissue under a microscope. I don't know why this herpetologist has the dog's brain tissue.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're moving on
Who cares?
from that.
Yeah.
Yes. But it leads them to talk to Farmer Bro.
And here we go.
And Farmer Bro keeps inadvertently giving away all the secrets. Yeah, we cut the dog's larynx so it doesn't make so much noise.
Yeah.
And in this one, he's like, oh, yeah, we give him some hormones, but we don't do that one anymore because it made him grow to unusual size with an insatiable appetite for murder. Like, sometimes less is more, Farmer Bro.
What? No.
Exactly.
Oh, he said too much. So he goes back to his boss, the Green Goblin, Mr. Slade, and he will promptly call the mayor because he's the big pharma CEO, so he's got connections to the mayor. Mm-hmm. So, Madison has made the connections to the hormones and the alligator. Alligator's been eating the dead dogs, and it's grown to this size, and yada, yada. So he comes to Captain Clemenza to be like, I'm going to blow this case wide open. And Captain's like, you got to give me a shield, David.
Like, you're off the case.
Huh? Yeah, not just you're off the case. You have to give me your shield.
Yeah.
You've been fired.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the script so delightfully abrupt. You pushed too far, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
You pushed too far. I connected dots, and the guy who was complicit in the crime just said flat out to me
all of
that he
these
uses
things.
hormones to turn this thing into a killing machine.
Sorry, David, you uncovered too much.
So Madison's got to leave, but before he leaves, he stops by the evidence locker, and he gets the timer from the Mad Bomber and a stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
And I thought, nobody checks that out? There's no duty sergeant there who's like, what are you going to do with that dynamite, man?
Yeah.
He just opens the door, grabs the sticks of dynamite,
throws it
and
in
leaves.
like a rucksack, and then just walks out. Yeah.
The 70s were a different time, man.
Oh, man. If only. I just wish I could walk into the evidence room.
But Madison can't do it alone, so he stops by Dr. Lizard Lady again. He's like, I'm going to kill that gator and shake and bake.
Yeah.
And Dr. Lizard Lady's like, and I'll help. Yeah. I think Robert Forster, he gives like a little pop of the keys, like, I'm going to blow its ass up.
That's right. Yeah. He's
being all smooth. Yep. So they're back into that sewer tunnel with the shopping cart. And Dr. Lizard Lady, this is when she finds the dead dog. Dead dog jump scare. Worms. Got to throw some worms on there.
Sure.
1980.
Yeah,
Ooh,
as you
gross.
do.
But no sign of Alligator. So, a little bit dirty, they head back to David Madison's apartment.
That's right.
To clean up and give the dog a bone. David Madison got some sweet 1980 bachelor decor.
Uh-huh.
Fokker triplane up there on his lamp.
Yeah.
Poster of bare-breasted ladies above his couch bed.
As you do.
A set of World Book encyclopedias back there.
Yeah.
I mean, what woman
Showing he's a worldly
resist?
man.
That's right.
He also has an art piece by Ramon.
Yes, Ramon Santiago.
Yeah. In the commentary track, he said Ramon Santiago is a friend of his who's an artist.
Oh, awesome.
And because the alligator was named Ramon, he said, I have some art from Ramon Santiago. Wouldn't it be fun if I had some of that art on the wall? And they went, yeah, sure, whatever.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Lizard Lady calls her mom. Mom, I'm going to be late. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And while that's going on, we cut to a kid's birthday party where there's a couple of pirates who are heading out with a little kid dressed as a cowboy, and they're going to make him walk the plank. The
That's
plank
right.
being the diving board to the swimming pool. No, we've seen
the big tail in there.
We know that the alligator's waiting, but these kids don't know.
Yeah.
You're going to walk the plank.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they just pitch him right into the jaws of the waiting alligator.
Yeah.
Blood in the water.
It's a pretty ballsy move for a movie.
Hey, man. Anytime you kill a kid, you crank it up a notch.
You do.
Well, the pirates make him walk the plank, and that little cowboy is Texas toast. Blood in the water. Then we cut back to Madison and Dr. Lizard Lady.
With the pillow talk.
A little tragic backstory.
Yeah.
She can't resist.
If you don't want to watch this movie by now, you are broken. I'm just going to say this
man.
out loud.
Well, it's a busy night because you know who else is out there on the prowl? Brock, the big game hunter.
That's right.
Henry Silva.
He's hiring some locals to help him.
He is. He promises money,
Yeah.
weapons,
Yeah.
some local kids.
Yeah.
So they can guide him. He's drinking very oddly colored whiskey.
Yeah.
I love that he's just openly drinking and carrying a high-powered rifle.
In the street.
I mean, I think it's a shotgun, but, the 70s were a different time.
Yeah.
We get a long shot as he walks down the alley where we know the alligator is hiding under garbage, because that's what alligators do.
Yeah.
They love to just burrow in garbage and wait for someone to pass by.
Just
when they
ask
can-
Florida Man. He'll tell you.
Alligators in garbage. Rated
Gator
R.
surprise. Oh, the bullets do nothing. Chomp, chomp, chew. Ah, Henry Silva's now in the jaws of the gator.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Brock. We hardly knew you.
Yeah.
In fact, one could argue you didn't even need to be in this movie.
Yeah, pretty
at
much.
all.
Pretty much. But you were the Quint for just a minute.
You made your impression with your
Yeah.
gator mating calls.
Richard Lynch is the hunter in Alligator 2, The Mutation.
Okay.
Yeah. Richard Lynch, I don't think, has survived a movie since fucking 1978.
Is Richard Lynch the guy in Sword and the Sorcerer?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. He's a classic bad guy.
Totally
from
classic bad guy,
from
yeah.
Early 80s.
Yeah, he's the one with the horrible burn scars. He was a model at one time, and then he kind of set himself on fire.
Cocaine is a dangerous drug.
And then that's what happened.
Well, Madison and Dr. Lizard Lady are getting Chinese. I guess he's already given her the Mongolian beef. When a couple of cops come into the same restaurant.
He Mushu porked her for sure.
She's got a little Mugu Gai Pan on her chin. He wipes away with his napkin.
That's scream of some young guy. And it was
Oh, easy. A couple of cops come in and they report that Brock has just been, they know that Brock has been killed,
Yeah.
which really ruins Madison's day. He
Yeah.
gets all sullen about it. Oh, I thought he was going to kill the gator. I mean, he didn't really like Brock. He didn't like being on the case with Brock.
Yeah.
He thought Brock was stepping on his toes. But
Yeah.
this sort of hits him right in the heart. And
yeah.
Dr. Lizard Lady, she's gotten a little fond of him, so she's like, hey, what's going on? He's like, don't talk to me right now.
Woman.
And sort of turns her away. She's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong, but she pays for her half of the Chinese dinner and she's out.
Yeah.
Out the Chinese restaurant. Cut to alligator dream sequence, because why not? The script is amazingly abrupt at some points, and then you got a scene like this where like, I don't even, okay.
Yeah.
It's like all in red. He's seeing
Yeah.
Officer Kelly,
Being
fresh
dragged
faced
away.
beach nuts get dragged away,
Yeah.
and he's screaming, Kelly!
Getting his beach
Kelly!
nuts chewed.
Oh, Kelly! So, obviously, plagued with guilt and needing some help, he heads over to Dr. Lizard Lady's house the next day to apologize
Yeah.
and meet her mom.
Yeah.
I was watching this with Michelle, and she very astutely pointed out how rare this scene is for a movie in 1980. Like, oftentimes when we watch movies, there's just so much sort of casual misogyny. Like when we watched Videodrome, I was like, oh, they.
Yeah.
But you're like, okay, this was made in 1982, and nobody thought of it. But to have a scene, perhaps an unnecessary scene, but
Yep.
to have a
Yep.
scene where the guy just comes in to apologize to the lady and say, hey, I'm sorry I behaved the way I did. I was really pig-headed. I need your help. You got great tits. And he throws that one in there, too.
He does. Yeah.
But she was like, this is kind of great. In fact, I think this is the moment where Michelle looked at me and she's like, I really, really like this movie. I had no idea.
That's good. That makes
And I was
me
like,
happy.
yeah. This is an unusual scene. It is another example of how this movie somehow is way better than it has any right to be.
Absolutely. It's fucking charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the dynamic duo is back together, tracking the gator. Now we get more cops out in the boats, tearing ass around the water. They got M16s there. I think they just start firing them indiscriminately. They're going way too fast. They got like crates of hand grenades. Like,
Yeah.
who does the budget for this city?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these yahoos, they got all the weaponry but no training. And this is a scene that could go well with yakety sax.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
they're tearing around the lake. They see the gator. The gator sort of like planing through the water,
Yeah.
like on a motor.
Yeah,
They're
being
shooting
dragged
it
by
with
a
an
boat.
M16, but they don't swerve the boat. They just hit the gator. Boat goes flying. Guys go flying out of the boat.
Hand
One
grenade
guy who's
falls
got
into
a
the box of hand
grenade.
grenades.
Boat explodes. Like it's such like unnecessarily wanton destruction.
Yeah.
And hilarious. One guy's in the water swimming away. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Here comes the gator. Oh no. Chomp, chomp on his legs as he's getting pulled into the other boat.
Yeah. They pull out an amputee.
Amputee.
With bloody stumps, which is oh man.
All right.
I've done that a few times in a movie, worked with an amputee. It's always the best way to go. Because let's face it, they want jobs, you know? And they're happy to play it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Well, guess what? Alligator is not stopping now. It has got a mouthful of mutant dog, and it is supercharged towards the ending because we've had
It's
the boat
just
explode.
eight SWAT guy legs.
Oh my gosh. Madison and Dr. Lizard Lady have pieced it together. It's heading towards Slade Mansion, where we had seen
Yeah.
the Green Goblin, CEO of Big Pharma. He's planning his daughter's wedding, and the Alligator is heading straight for there.
And his daughter's
and-
getting married to Dr. Sketchers.
Yeah, Farmer Bro Sketchers, yeah. Well, as the guests are at the party, a lady looks over in the bushes as, look out, here comes Alligator. Ah!
Yeah.
This is fucking fantastic.
It is great.
This sequence is pandemonium of the most enjoyable order.
Yeah.
Maid gets snacked on right away. What I love about this is you see this in a lot of movies, but this is a prime example where like people don't seem to know where to run. There seems to be a question as to
Yeah.
which direction to run.
Yeah.
And the answer is
Away from the
the giant alligator.
Yeah.
But nobody seems to get that.
No.
Because they're all crossing
They're
paths,
crossing in different directions.
bumping into
hitting each other, falling into swimming pools. Yeah.
crashing into each other, exactly, flipping over tables.
Yeah.
The tail swings. One guy does like a back handspring into the wedding cake.
Yeah.
Because you knew that wedding
You
cake
knew
had to
that
go.
was happening. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This alligator's the ultimate wedding crasher.
The tail is whipping around. People are in pools, getting pulled out.
It should have
And
been there with
Slade-
Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn.
Slade runs to the car and locks it. The chauffeur's there. The mayor comes right after. He's like, let me in, let me in. And the pharmacy CEO is like, no, no. And then the mayor gets gatored. I mean, the body count is just like,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
It's
at this
just
part.
chewing through people left and right.
Oh.
Yeah.
After he chews on the mayor, he starts smacking the CEO's car with his tail over and over and over again, smashing it, smashing the hood, smashing the top of it, smashing the
Really
trunk.
looks good, too.
Crushing it. And our CEO is in there and just essentially just gets all the juice pressed out of him.
Yeah.
Just like squeezes it all.
Just like Kevin
right out of
Bacon
him.
and Maxine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Madison and Dr. Lizard Lady get there, but just too late. But they're on its trail now. They track it to the storm drain.
Well, wait.
We know.
I love when they're coming up to the gate at the wedding, and they go, the alligator's coming. And he goes, I got a magician. I got a band. I don't see no alligator.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Madison just pulls out his gun.
Yeah.
Like, let us in.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Okay.
here is my invitation.
Yeah, that's when they see the chaos, and then they head off towards the storm drain. Yeah.
Yeah. So Madison heads into the sewers. Give me 10 minutes. Let the chief know. We'll make sure this manhole right here isn't covered. See this manhole right here?
Yeah.
This is where I'm going to come up. Make sure this
not
isn't
covered.
covered.
Yeah.
Listen, Dr. Lizard Lady, I don't know if you...
Whatever you do.
If you got to go to the bathroom, you just don't leave. Just make sure this manhole doesn't get covered.
You have one job.
Yeah, you've been great so far. Your herpetological skills are off the charts.
You've got great tits.
Boy, can you milk a snake. But listen, don't leave this manhole. So he goes down into the sewer. And, I mean, Ramon comes right after him, finds the gator. The bullets do nothing to the gator. And we get some good shots of a real gator crawling through a little miniature tunnel. Interspersed with the fake gator.
So good.
When they can.
Yeah.
He goes into the methane. He's got the mask on. He sees the hatch. It's all hazy in there, but he takes out the bomb, the timer with the dynamite.
Yeah.
He sinks it with his Casio watch. It's all dangerous. You hear some gator noises, and then Madison gets hit with the tail. It's foggy. It's chaos. Madison scrambles up the ladder. Time is ticking. Tries to get out of the manhole, but guess what?
Yeah. Karen
Somebody's
has parked her
driven their
car
car.
on top of the fucking manhole cover, and she won't move it.
Dr. Lizard Lady is like, you gotta move it. You gotta move it.
Yeah.
There's a garbage truck right there. I can't move it. Just back it up, lady. I don't know what you're doing. And from the manhole below, Madison is like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of there. Or something.
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
Yeah.
And Dr. Lizard Lady just opens the door and pushes her aside and throws it in reverse as we get those final seconds ticking on the bomb. Madison comes out of the manhole. And they blow the shit out of this gator.
Hell yeah.
Gator chunks everywhere.
Yeah.
Great shot of the explosion
Yeah.
in the alligator. Because it doesn't look clean. To me, it looks a little awkward, like an actual explosion might catch something, you know? Like,
Sure.
It's not like a digital explosion where they make sure it kind of looks perfect. This looks just
they packed
awkward
it full
enough
of blood and blew it up.
to look real. And
Do you know who packed it full of blood?
No, who packed the gator full of blood?
I'll tell you, one person that helped pack the gator full of blood was a PA. This was the first movie this PA had ever worked on, and had worked in the office for the early parts of the film, running film cans to set and back to be processed. And then they were looking for help in special effects, and this PA was like, I want to do it. It was Bryan Cranston.
Oh, no shit.
This has been a Hollywood Bryan Cranston minute. His very first film.
Wow.
Worked as a PA.
Not only the one who knocks, but the one who stuffs the alligator full of blood and gore.
Indeed. Yeah.
We got ambulances now in the aftermath. Madison makes good with the chief, and David and Dr. Lizard Lady look down into the manhole. We got him. We sure did. Manhole cover closes. Yeah, alligator.
Yeah.
But wait.
There's more.
We see that sewer pipe like we saw at the beginning.
Yep.
And then from within the sewer pipe, bloop, another baby alligator falls out.
Take 2 of Ramon.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes.
Alligator.
Rated R.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Incredibly enjoyable movie.
It is. So, on my Letterboxd account,
Okay.
by the way, this has no likes yet. So, you should find Whole Damn Mike on Letterboxd, and you should like it. My Alligator review says, my love for this film is unconditional. If Alligator ate my puppy, I would forgive it. If I caught Alligator with my wife, I would understand. If Alligator wrecked my car because it was drunk, chances are it was my fault, and I'm sorry. Alligator, I love you. Can you prove it couldn't really happen? I don't think so. 4 out of 5 stars, because someday it might actually happen. That's my Letterboxd review. So, 4 out of 5 stars translate to, I give this movie 8 baby alligators.
8 baby alligators. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also enjoy this movie a lot.
Forced to watch it at 4 years old.
I'm only going to give this movie 7 baby alligators.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it is still
It's almost
very good.
what you want.
I mean, I just think there's times when the script is just so, I would say it's unwieldy, but it moves well. There's just sometimes there's scenes in there where I'm like, I don't know that I needed this scene in here, or it just seems a little clumsy, but it's pulled off really well.
Yeah.
Like the apology scene is a prime example. Like, he didn't need to screw it up with the girl if he's just going to apologize in the very next scene and make up for it.
Yes.
Like, that particular wrinkle in the story went nowhere.
Yeah.
They could have just stayed together and been fine or anything
That's
like
a character arc that happens in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
that. Yeah. Yeah. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
And yet, I'm taking what my wife said to heart. I was like, you're right. The fact that we got a scene from 1980 where the guy's like, hey, look, I'm a pain in the ass. I'm hard to get along with sometimes. That was all my fault, and I'm sorry about it. I was like, oh, fucking hey, alligator.
But then at the same time says, and you got great tits.
Sure. Well,
It is 1980.
he just calls them like he sees them.
Yeah. No bullshit.
So 7 baby alligators for me.
Nice.
A good ride, a wild ride. If you haven't seen Alligator in a while, it's definitely worth checking out again.
It is.
And if it's your first time, you're going to dig it.
If you haven't seen it, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That's where you can find
And
it.
it's like, but here's the thing. Like I said, I feel like this movie is better than it has any right to be.
Yeah.
And to just say, like, this movie is great, I think people, if they just took that at face value, might watch it and go,
This movie's not great.
this movie's kind of silly.
Yeah.
An alligator, a baby alligator, ate dead dogs injected with growth hormone, and then it's like, you've watched plenty of Marvel movies. Just wave your hands at the fucking science.
Yeah.
Don't look too closely. Have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got more reptiles on the way.
We do.
There's like a herpetological bonanza in here today.
Should we slither off to the
Ooh,
lobby?
yes.
Oh, well done.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the Viva to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy stores. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And we are back.
We're back to talk about snakes.
As I was in the lobby, I remembered when we first talked about doing Anaconda, I mentioned that maybe we should pair it with
That's right.
Remember that? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
With television's Dirk Benedict.
Television's Dirk Benedict.
You remember Dirk Benedict? Of
course I do.
Starbuck in the original
Starbuck,
Battlestar Galactica. Face on the A-Team. He's in that movie.
That's right.
And if you haven't seen, you should just Google. It's spelled SSSSS, I think.
Yeah, it is. That's you're exactly right. That's a late 70s.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, Alligator's 1980, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we made the right move, though. I'm glad
think
that
we
we revisited Alligator.
I
but-
always want to talk about Alligator. So,
Well-
I'm happy to share Alligator with people.
Now we got to move on.
Yeah.
We got to move on to
Yeah.
2025's Anaconda.
Anaconda. Yeah. So, yeah, Christmas Day, Anaconda came out, and Grace's birthday is 2 days after Christmas, so I dictated
yeah.
what was going to happen on birthday. I was like, what kind of food do you want? She's like, I want sushi. Great. We're going to have sushi. We're going to go see Anaconda. Everyone's like, Anaconda? I'm like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. It's a comedy. Everyone will have a good time. Don't worry about it.
Do you have a little write-up, a little synopsis,
I do.
Little something for Anaconda?
I wrote a song today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
In honor of the Sir Mix-a-Lot Anaconda.
Baby Got Back?
Yep. Track. And Jack Black. I decided I'm going to write a song.
Baby Got Black? I think I've seen that movie, and I'm not sure that's appropriate for our listening audience.
No, hold on. It's going to be relevant. You'll see.
Whole sites devoted to that, actually.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed there's a little bit of a gravel in my voice tonight. It's because right before we recorded, I was singing.
Oh, so all right.
Here we go. This is my homage to the new Anaconda. With Sean Puff Daddy Combs' line of apparel in dangerous peril, along comes something new. Jenny from the Block Productions presents Anaconda Action Pants. Yes, that's right. The mouse doesn't normally wear pants, but this year he's trousing up.
Chuck Norris Action Pants.
I'm a snake sliding through the grass. Got a secret and I can't be crass. I'm a big boy and I need some space. Anaconda Action Pants set the pace. Filmmakers from a Buffalo tried to get the rights, but Sony said no. There's no stakes for harm, but the Eagles will squeeze. Action Pants ain't gonna be teased. Anaconda, yeah, they're the king of the night. Got action pants, yeah, gonna make it alright. Room to breathe and room to move. Action pants, yeah, they got that room. Room to breathe and the room to move. Action pants, yeah, they got that room. Paul Rudd's got the Ant-Man stance. Jack Black's got a snake in them pants. Sandy Newton like a fig on a tree. Steve Zahn can't publicly pee. Action Pants got the extra space. Perfect when you gotta embrace. No more squeezing and no more strain. Anaconda Action Pants, feel the pain. Anaconda, yeah, king of the night. Action Pants, yeah, gonna make it alright. Anaconda, yeah, they're the king of the night. Action Pants, yeah, gonna make it alright. Don't be a python stuck in a squeeze. Get your Anaconda Action Pants available now at Jenny from the Block Productions online store. Certain conditions and taxes may apply. Offer not available in Buffalo.
Oh my God, amazing.
There you
Yes.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
I want me some Action
Yeah,
Pants.
that's why I keep coughing.
Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah, Action Pants, man. That was a real thing. The Chuck Norris Action Pants.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
they put that little elastic in his crotch so it wouldn't split him when he's doing roundhouse kicks.
Well, see, the Anaconda Action Pants are for people that have a large package.
Sure. You also could split them. I mean, I'd like to have my pair of Anaconda Action Pants, but I'm not sure I got what it takes.
Jenny from the Block Productions, not available in Buffalo.
Anaconda, a movie about making a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we can say that, spoiler-free. Right?
Sure.
Because it's in the trailer. This is a group of friends getting together to reboot a beloved movie from their childhood, 1997's Anaconda. So they head down into the jungle on a shoestring budget to make their own indie reboot of the film with J-Lo and Ice Cube and Eric Stoltz and John Voight doing one of the worst accents.
Yes.
And
they even touch on it in the movie.
Cinema. They do.
Yeah.
They do. It's funny, back when we did the Conjuring episode, and I don't know if it's actually in the episode, or maybe it's on Patreon, or maybe it got cut out, but we talked about Anaconda a little bit. And some of the things that we talked about were actually talked about in this movie.
In this movie, yeah.
Yeah.
We foretold the future without actually realizing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think in that way, I did find this movie to be charming for me personally. I feel like this is a guy's movie. Largely because it relies on the chemistry and the charm of Paul Rudd and Jack Black.
Yeah.
And their play with each other. They seem to be genuine friends in real life. In fact, I've never seen two dudes have more fun on a press junket than they seem to be having for all the interviews they did for Anaconda.
Sure.
They seem to be having like a great time.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this movie hinges on just how much fun they're having with each other. Because I did enjoy this movie. Tony, who I was with, enjoyed this movie. But we brought our wives and our daughters, and they were all like, My wife actually fell asleep in the movie theater.
Oh, goodness.
Watching
Oh, boy.
this.
But she loved Alligator.
Yeah, she did love Alligator.
That's good. Well, I went with my sister, and I went with my sister-in-law and my wife, and we all enjoyed it. This movie's not breaking any records. It's not great. It's not, a must-see, but we all had a fun time with it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was disappointed.
I think, too, if you have any experience in the movie industry making movies, even if your experience is like their backstory where you just did this kind of thing as a kid, I think this movie probably hits a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, there were times when Paul Rudd's character specifically hit hard for me in this movie.
Sure. Yeah.
In a way that
because he's playing
like
a struggling actor. Yeah.
And some of the things he said, I was like, oh, that's funny. Also, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, completely. At one point in the movie, he goes, I have a 74-year-old roommate.
Yes.
I went to Trader Joe's because I wanted to feel air conditioning.
But yes, the movie centers on them, Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, Tandy Newton, our old childhood friends who...
Steve Zahn steals the show in this movie.
He's great. I mean, Steve Zahn he's an underrated actor, I think. I wish I saw him in more stuff, because I've liked him ever since. I think the first thing I saw Steve Zahn in was Suburbia.
Oh, sure.
Way back in the day. Mm-hmm. But he's always great and everything, sort of the underplayed doofus, somewhat dim-witted friend or sidekick.
Then he got all yoked up at one point and was almost like an action hero kind of guy and looking really fucking buff.
Yeah.
No, I've always liked Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn is fucking funny as hell, and he's one of the funniest things in this movie. I don't think there's enough of his character in this movie, actually. Like, I wish there were more goofy things for him to say or do. At times, he's probably unused. This isn't a great script. It's got some funny moments here and there. It gets better as it goes. Like, I saw it twice in the theater. The second viewing, I realized that there are stretches in the beginning where it just isn't as funny or the jokes aren't hitting very hard. And then right about the halfway point, kind of kicks it into another gear where now it's like joke after joke after joke that are actually all legitimately funny.
Yeah. Once they get to Brazil, it really picks up a lot.
Yeah. Before that, it's just charming Jack Black is what it is.
And they're all trying to get everything squared away for their big trip.
And Tandy Newton, she's the only character that feels a little out of place for me.
Yeah. This is a guy's movie, right? This is a guy's movie because really it focuses on the charm of their relationship, Jack Black and Paul Rudd. And Steve Zahn is just naturally funny and sort of fits right into that dynamic. And I love Tandy Newton. I think she's been great in everything I've seen her in. She killed it in Westworld, which was a show that really had diminishing returns for me, but she was always fantastic on that show. I always like her, but I wondered if they had an actress with more of like a improv background, like a comedic actress, because
I agree.
As much as I like her, she can't keep up with the energy of Jack Black or even Steve Zahn, the way he just sort of underplays everything. And Paul Rudd's so good at improv charming as he does it, that she kind of gets lost in the mix there.
It should have been like,
I guess, what's the director's name?
Tom Gormican.
Yeah, I guess Tom Gormican, as he was filming this, throughout the whole process, he would always start out and he would have them, okay, we're going to play this dead serious right from the beginning. And then with each take, he would say, all right, just ratchet it up. Give me a little bit more goofy. You know, he would allow them to sort of break free, to improv, to play with each other with each successive take. So that by the time they got to the end, he was just like, let's just go crazy with this. So I think there are a number of different takes that he had when he was editing it together. And yeah, I wonder if there was more goofy Steve Zahn bits that sort of just didn't fit into the way the story was being told.
Because this movie does feel inconsistent.
But Tandy Newton never really gets a chance to shine as much as everybody else and gets lost in the mix a little bit.
Yeah.
It focuses on their relationship, which is the best part of this movie. I think one of the weaknesses for this, I don't want to say it knows it's bad, but it knows like the original Anaconda is bad.
Yeah.
And it leans into that as almost like a crutch or an excuse for itself to be
a B movie.
Yeah. Like the snake is very digital in this. The snake doesn't always look great. It certainly does it better than the original one.
It certainly does. Yeah.
Sometimes I just find that aspect lacking, but it didn't bother me because they always seem to know, like, yeah, it's not great. We're just having a lot of laughs. We're trying to have as many laughs as we can along the way.
I think they also missed the mark a little bit by making this movie PG-13 instead of R-rated.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I know that there was a horror website, and I can't remember if it was Dread Central or Bloody Disgusting, that had posted something about Anaconda being one of their favorite, or one of their most anticipated horror movies of 2026. And Sony asked them to remove the post because they said, we don't want to relate this to a horror movie.
Why?
This is more of like a family comedy kind of thing.
Why?
Yeah, why? Because you're alienating the audience that would want to go see it.
Yeah.
So first off, you should lean into being R-rated and go ahead and spark up the comedy. Make it a legit horror comedy, because this comes off funny, but not hilarious, and not scary in any way.
No, it's never scary. It never has the tension of a horror movie ever for me in this movie.
It doesn't.
There are some moments that I found legitimately hilarious in this movie. There are some.
I'm not saying that there aren't. I think there could have been more.
I found that to be a real dumb move from Sony, too, to say, oh, please remove it. We don't want it to be associated with a horror movie, because horror fans do tend to like a lot of other genres. You know, there's just extra people. The PG-13 rating, you know, I always love a good R-rated comedy. I understand why they would go PG-13, especially with Jack Black.
You're going to get
just
more
because
families.
Jack Black has had so many family movies come out the last couple of years, you know, being featured in the Minecraft movie and the Super Mario Brothers movie.
That's right,
the Minecraft. There's a whole bunch of little kids who are really into that guy and his antics. And we know that he is also hilarious when you take the leash off and let him say whatever comes to his mind. Tenacious D was certainly not a PG-13 band.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. I get making it PG-13. I do think there's some hilarious moments and some funny moments in here. But I agree with you. Sony, why would you ever do that? Why would you ever just shave off part of your audience or just take that away? I don't understand the cost-benefit analysis of saying, Bloody Disgusting, don't associate it with a horror movie.
Yeah.
You're going to lose more people than you're going to gain by just keeping this as a family-friendly picture.
Totally.
And this is the second sort of meta offering from Tom Gormican, right? Because he also wrote and directed the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, that Nicolas Cage movie.
That movie's fucking great.
Pedro Pascal. So it's interesting that as his second feature here, we have another movie that references movies and making movies to them.
Yeah. This Anaconda made 43 million worldwide, 23 domestic and 20 after its Christmas 2025 release. It's still growing because it's still out there, but it's not getting great reviews, and not a ton of people are going to see it.
It's like a 52 on Rotten Tomatoes for the critics, and I think like a 73 or 75 for audience. And thinking about this movie and talking about this movie made me want to say that despite the fact that we have a film review podcast, I'm very hesitant to call myself a critic in any way.
Yeah.
I'm a fan who has opinions about movies, but I'm not going to pretend. Like, I know critics. I've got friends who are critics, who are dramaturgs, who have studied, who have gone to like workshops and really studied, you know, how to write criticism. I've known critics who are excellent at dissecting movies and finding references and meaning in movies and things like that. And I've known critics who just get off on being as snarky as they can, which I kind of fucking despise. I don't want to be a critic. I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of movies who has fun talking about them.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
And in that regard, I'm not going to side with most of the critics on this one. I enjoyed this movie. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. Yeah. I laughed a lot. I went to the movie theater needing a laugh, and I got it. And when I wasn't laughing, I was still entertained because I find Paul Rudd charming, and I think Jack Black is hilarious. And there's some other characters in this as well. The guy that plays the snake handler has the weirdest rhythm, but I found him to be hysterical. Yes. And that was a moment where, even though we were in a movie theater and there were a lot of people laughing, oftentimes I was the only guy in the movie theater laughing at him. Yeah, Selton Mello is that guy's name. Maybe it's because he's got such a weird rhythm to him and he's so odd. And I'm not sure if that accent was natural or if he was trying to do a strange accent because of Jon Voight doing a weird accent in the original. He is Brazilian. I think that is a legit accent, but he just has kind of a weird cadence, a weird energy. He was funny. But I was plugged in. Yeah. I tell you what, I do want to say one thing before we get into the rating thing. I have also heard a couple of people sort of shit on this movie saying it's trying to be Tropic Thunder. Sure. Because it has Jack Black in it, and it's a movie about making a movie where the people that are making the movie find themselves actually in peril, like they might if they were actually in the movie. I mean, I got that from the trailer. I get it too. Wouldn't necessarily say this movie is trying to be Tropic Thunder at all. I think that's a real fucking lame criticism and a real cheap shot to just say like, oh, it wants to be Tropic Thunder. No, I think this movie wants to be what it is. Yeah. You know, it just has similarities because it's meta-theatrical. But it's hard to talk about any of that stuff without getting into spoilers. So we should step into the lobby. But what do we want to rate it with? How many international Buffalo Film Awards would you give this? I enjoyed this movie. I don't love it. I'm going to give this 6.5 International Buffalo Film Awards. Yeah, I am too, actually. 6.5. It's not bad. It's enjoyable. Yeah. And there are some legitimately hilarious parts. There are. There's one part where I was kind of dying. I thought it was great. I think I mentioned it in the song. Let's go to the lobby and come back and spoil the whole damn thing. Sounds good. All right. Somebody letting the air out of my tires?
What is it? Hey, why, it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add some butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
And now, on with the show.
And we're back. So, answer me this. Were you able to get the Anaconda action pants off at least enough to take a leak? Or do you have to, like, shed your skin and peel them off slowly? You know, it's not that they're snug, because they're roomy in the junk. They're like boxer briefs.
Sure. I gotcha.
Action pants.
From the maker of Anaconda Action Pants comes Diamondback Boxer Briefs. Enough room to rattle.
When you're hard enough to cut glass, nothing but Diamondback will suffice.
Well, we are here to spoil the whole damn thing. But before we do that, do you want to tell them real quick where they can find us?
Yeah, find us on Instagram, the whole damn thing 13. Please support the show if you enjoyed the song. Go to the Patreon and join. We appreciate the support. We love you. We thank you. You can find us at the whole damn thing at patreon.com. And yeah, all the socials.
Click, like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Please write a review. It helps.
Ding that algorithm.
Otherwise, people don't know we're out there.
And we want to make friends. We want
do.
everyone to be a part of the whole damn family.
That's right. We want to grow the whole damn family. So let's do it together.
Help us spread our whole damn seed all over this land.
Take those action pants off and help us spread that whole damn seed. You know what to do.
All right. Needle scratch. Oh, this one opens up in the Amazon rainforest, Brazil. Really, it's Queensland, Australia, right?
Sure.
Queensland, just movie after movie after movie right now, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of tax breaks to film
Lots
in
of tax
Queensland.
breaks and no unions. And
Yeah.
cut.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
No unions.
Same with Europe.
Yeah.
Because all the union strikes that happened here, productions went, okay, yeah, we'll make those deals. Let's go shoot overseas.
I hear Romania is great this time of year. But you could have fooled me because it looks like the Amazon rainforest.
Absolutely.
To me.
Yeah,
A
totally.
verdant jungle. We see a Jeep is parked in the jungle, and there's a man and a woman talking about needing a boat. I hear a noise outside. There's a little bit of a monkey jump scare. Mm-hmm. But we get a little bit of a chase. They get on a motorbike, like a dirt bike, and there's some what look to be bad guys, right? Some shady-looking characters. Everybody's a little too sweaty in the jungle. Assault rifles see her give chase, and they get in a boat to escape, and the bad guys also get in a boat, and this is where we get our first Anaconda kill of the movie.
Yeah. Yep. Drags a guy right out of a boat.
Oh!
Good, decent digital kill. I mean, it's just snake wrapping around a guy in the water, but it doesn't look terrible. So
Yeah, you got to get that first kill out of the way quick.
You do.
This movie, because it's not going to happen again for a while, I don't think.
not as fast as Alligator, mind you. No. Alligator, 45 seconds into the movie, a guy's getting bit by an alligator.
You need a few Florida men to run out there with
Yeah.
baseball bats and 2x4s. And
Yeah. These are
hacksaw
Brazilian.
Jim Duggan, that Anaconda.
They've got assault rifles and dirt bikes.
Title screen, and then Jack Black giving us a voiceover. I thought in the beginning, always given like a movie pitch, obviously.
Yeah.
Which he is. Kinda. He's talking about the anaconda slithering through the suburbs and getting the snake's point of view, and the music starting. And then it zooms out a little bit, and you see he's talking to a couple who are like, this is supposed to be our wedding video?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what. He's like, yeah, I know, but anybody can do cheesy wedding video. I'm trying to do something cool for you guys. And they're like, would you like that one you did for Ted and Sherry or whoever it was?
Yeah.
They did a little jump at the end.
and
Freeze
the guy
frame.
goes, and they had that song, I don't want to wait for my life to be over. And I'll be honest, since this movie, this movie has 3 needle drops of that particular song in it.
Yes.
I went to the grocery store. I heard that song. I heard that song somewhere else. I was like, that song is fucking everywhere now. I couldn't get it out of my head for days. And then I thought, wow, this means something. Yeah. Like the very first time I told my brother, we need to do a podcast together. Like that is a song that should have been playing. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. I want to make a podcast with you. And yeah, so there.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Amazing. Yeah, well, Doug, who is Jack Black's character, he works for like a film studio in Buffalo that helps people with their home movies and their wedding videos and their gender reveal parties and all the fucking silly shit that people do nowadays and want to immortalize forever on videos that they'll probably watch maybe two times in their entire life before it gets relegated to a drawer somewhere down in the basement.
I don't know if I've ever seen my wedding video.
Well, I remember because I took some of your wedding video and I was sweating so hard it was getting into the eyepiece, so everything is out of focus in your wedding video because I couldn't focus my eyeball because there's too
Maybe
much
that's why we haven't watched
sweat
it.
in my eye.
In fact, it might be like, your brother.
He
screwed up the wedding video.
I could be. I tried.
He's an actor. He's not a camera.
It's very hot. It's very hot. Yeah, so Jack Black is Doug, and then we're going to cut over to Griff, played by Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is in a makeup chair. It's been a while since I've booked anything. He's sort of practicing his line that he's got for his under 5 on this medical show or whatever.
Yeah, chatting up the makeup artist. At the end, he goes, if you need any discounts at Lowe's, let me know, because I will totally give you my employee discount.
I will tell you, there are a number of times in this movie where Paul Rudd had a moment. I was like, it's funny, but it hurts me a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because I have seen actors like him.
Oh, yeah. And I have often felt like...
Sure.
Like him.
Yeah.
He's got one line on this show. It's like a medical drama that he's in assisting the doctor, and he's like doing one weird accent after another and just fucking it up.
Funny cadence, trying to stand out and be different.
Yes.
And they're like, who hired this guy?
Sometimes just having one line is a real pain in the ass.
Oh, I bet.
Because you just think about, that's my one line, and then you get in your head thinking about, how am I going to say this? You try it some different ways.
Yeah.
And, if you've got, if you got 6 or 7 or fucking 15 or a number of scenes, you can get into a rhythm.
Sure.
You can do multiple takes and try it different ways and everything. But if it's just one line, you just think like, oh, God, please don't let me fuck this up. I don't want everyone on the set to look at me like, you're the fucking guy. You just got one line. Can you not just do this so we can move on with our day? But he fucks it up and he ends up getting fired off of there.
It's like your one line in the herpes commercial. Which is Patreon content. You need to go there to listen to that.
I have orbital squirties. I have germinal herdes. I have Jupiter burpees. I have my mouth wouldn't say it. No, I will not say that you
guys got to go listen to that. It's funny.
Yep.
You don't get it for free, though.
We get a little needle drop, some CCR here. Have you ever seen the rain? And Doug, Jack Black, is coming home. His wife is asking him about work, talking about, I'm having to make these wedding videos, unsatisfied. I just want to chill out at home.
Let's take a gummy and watch a documentary.
That's it. But then he turns the corner and surprise!
Yeah.
It's a surprise birthday party. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
I did. All your friends are here, huh? And this is where we see Steve Zahn, Kenny, who brings him his birthday present, which I howled at.
Sure.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
He brings lotion in a basket. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, the actual lotion in the actual basket.
Yeah.
And I fucking laughed so hard. And after the movie, my wife was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, that's from Silence of the Lambs. And she was like, oh. And this is a way I felt like this movie
it's our
was
mom's favorite movie, Silence of the Lambs. Could you imagine if Vin Diesel was in Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, my God.
What if Vin Diesel played,
Hannibal
Lecter?
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice canny.
Clarice, have the screaming of the lambs stopped?
It's been a long time since I smelled beautiful.
So yes, the surprise party. All of his friends are there, and Griff is there. He's come home from Los Angeles. It's a huge surprise. They're best friends. Claire, who is played by Dandy Newton, she is there, and they all sit down eventually as the party winds down, and Paul Rudd says, hey, look what I found at my house. We thought this video was lost forever, but it is the movie that we made when we were kids. It's stuck in this old TV VCR combo.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you, but you have to take the TV because you can't get this tape out of there.
Yeah.
And it's The Quatch, a Bigfoot movie that they had made when they were kids.
That's a very Jack Black thing, right?
Like The Quatch?
The Quatch. That sounds like something Jack Black would make up. It sounds like something Jack Black would shoot.
Yes. He loves cutting words short.
Yeah, he does. That may have been something that he added. And I thought this was a missed moment because she goes, is it going to be okay for the kids to watch? And then they kind of go, yeah, remember that they made us cut all the swear words out so that we could show it to the class? And then Steve Zahn goes, we clearly told her it was R-rated. Yes. And then I thought, this is not going to be the movie. This is going to be a porn that's taped over the movie, and they're all going to be like, oh, we can't stop it because they can't get it out of it. That would have been a funny moment that they missed, but I get it, and it makes sense to show the Quatch film, so.
And it is filled with vulgarity. Like right off the bat, these kids are dropping swear words left and right.
Yeah, the F-bomb, every other word, and it's bleeped, and it's funny.
And all the friends are in it. The four main characters here of Doug and Griff and Kenny and Claire, they all have parts in this. And you see Griff at the very end. I think he takes out a gun. And what does he say when he finally blows away is it the Sasquatch that they kill or the other bad guys?
No, it's the Sasquatch.
Says, not on my watch,
Not
mister.
on my watch. That's right.
Shoots the gun. And then,
yeah.
Ends the movie. They all love it. And they haven't seen it in years. I thought this was gone forever. It's a great gift. Listen, man, you got to see like this old movie that you made with your friends a long time ago, and you got the actual lotion in the actual basket. This is a 5-star birthday. You're getting.
I would say like
man.
10 years. Yeah, I related to the Quatch moment for sure.
Absolutely. The next day, they're at a diner, and they're talking about Anaconda, how they saw it like 35 times, and this is when Paul Rudd, reveals to them, guess what? I ran into this old Japanese lady or whatever, and she happened to have the rights to Anaconda. So
turns out it's based on a book by a Japanese guy. What?
So I have the rights now to Anaconda. Let's reboot Anaconda. Indie style, 3 weeks in the jungle. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. But Jack Black is like, no, I can't do it. I got responsibilities. I'm sorry. He's got too much work to do at the local Buffalo wedding video editing depot or whatever.
Yeah.
And at home, his wife is like, Doug, what are you doing? You got to make this movie. You're never going to be happy editing these wedding videos. And then we see him next time editing the wedding video he was talking about in the beginning. And the little jump is in there that the couple
song.
wanted. And that song is... Holy shit.
Isn't this the moment where Steve Zahn talks about being sober?
I think that's coming up in a little bit because Steve Zahn used to work with him at the Buffalo wedding editing
but had to be
depot.
let go.
Yes, because he got too drunk and he smashed into a wedding cake during the event.
Yeah.
And now he's sober. Well,
kinda.
Buffalo sober.
Yeah.
Which means only beer and wine.
Only beer and wine.
Some of the light liquors.
Some of the lighter liquors, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Was fucking funny as shit.
I howled again. I howled again at this moment because our family is from outside Buffalo. What's up, Grand Island people?
Yeah.
And our family has a reputation for having a good time and partying.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of being Buffalo sober with only touching beer and wine and some of the light liquors I found to be...
Very, very, very funny.
Hilarious and right on the money.
Yeah.
Buffalo sober. I get it.
Buffalo
you didn't have to explain it to me. Yeah, so Doug is upset at work. I can't edit these videos. He goes back to Griff. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yeah, Jack Black frantic.
Yeah, how much is it gonna take?
Yeah.
I think,
$2 million.
$5 million.
Yeah.
Nice and lean.
Yeah.
So they end up going to the bank. The bank's like, you've been cleared for a loan for $9,300.
Yeah. Steve Zahn goes,
Yes. Yes.
he's like all excited, like, yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna do it. And there's, I think, a script writing montage where they hammer out the script. A couple times in the movie, we'll see this effect where Jack Black is at the computer frantically typing and inspiration is hitting him. And Griff is like, oh, the script is a masterpiece. We got to make this. We got to make it. So even though they can't get all the funding that they need, they still head down to Brazil in the Amazon. And they get off the plane or off the boat there. And this is when we see, in a small village, the woman on the dirt bike from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
She's still getting tracked by some of the
bad guys. Yeah.
We had seen earlier.
And she sees someone passed out drunk with boat keys next to him and looks over and sees the boat.
Oh, yeah. Her escape. But while she's doing that, our crew here, our four main characters, have met one of the locals who talks to them about the Anaconda. Can squeeze you so tight that it makes your eyeballs explode.
Yeah.
This is Santiago. He's the snake handler, and he has the pet snake Hitor?
Hitor, yeah. Hitor is a Portuguese name which means to restrain or squeeze.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. This has been a Portuguese language minute.
Let's meet the snake. They find the snake in the crate there that he has. The snake snaps at them. Whoa!
Yeah, they're like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Jack Black. Just being Jack Black.
Oh!
Santiago has this whole backstory about how he found the snake and it was sick because the runoff in the water from the gold mining operation had made the snake ill, and he nursed it back to health. And
his baby.
He's my best friend. And
yeah.
He's got a very weird relationship with Hitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it true that some people get regurgitated to be finished off later? He's like, yes, most people are just crushed right away.
Yeah.
But the most unlucky ones that get regurgitated and they will be slowly killed later.
The most unlucky ones.
Yeah.
I think this is probably a note from the original Anaconda because John Voight gets regurgitated out of the snake and he's kind of a mess after he gets swallowed.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And like I said, I do not necessarily feel the need to revisit Anaconda.
Yeah.
I know for some people that is a guilty pleasure movie. It's never really held that esteem with me. So
yeah,
I mean,
like, me too. I think I had only seen it once or twice back in the time that it came out, and I hadn't seen it since then. And my sister Caitlin had never seen it, so we watched it together after watching Alligator. I'm not sure she was a big fan of Alligator. She was wrong about that one. But we watched Anaconda, and it was kind of one of those things we just put on in the background and went, okay, yeah, this movie is what it is.
Plenty of bad moments in that
Ice
original
Cube,
one.
J-Lo,
for sure.
Eric Stoltz, John Voight.
Well, they see the boat that they have chartered, and they go onto the boat, but the woman has already gotten the keys there, and she's like, I'm sorry, I got to take this up the river. This is my father's boat. I'm going to have to cancel on you guys. This boat needs repairs, and they're like, you can't cancel on us. We've sunk everything we have into this. We've got the snake. We're going to make this movie. They essentially plead with her until she acquiesces and says, fine, I'll take you up the river a little bit. And they're all jazzed about it, but the bad guys, they're still on the trail. They're sort of tracking her down. They may even see her, leave with them on the boat. She's not gotten away from them quite scot-free yet. So the first night on the boat, they're eating dinner. They pray to the movie gods, and then we're going to start filming scene one. This movie features Thandie Newton and Paul Rudd, who are great actors being very bad actors.
Yes.
A lot of the time, which is always fun.
Yeah.
When someone pulls that off well.
Yeah.
To be good enough to be bad enough to be funny.
Sure.
Is great. And there's a lot of different things going on here. They're filming snake POV, where they're down on the ground, and Santiago's essentially like, no, that's not how you do it.
Yeah, this is Snake. And he's like, he's going, sticking his tongue out. And yeah, it's good. It's good Santiago moments.
Yeah, and Steve Zahn is capturing on his iPhone them filming things, and he's like, yeah, I'm filming the DVD bonus extras.
Yeah.
Like, getting it from multiple angles.
Yeah.
A little romance brewing between Griff and Claire, because they used to date a long time ago. And yeah, like I said, a lot of this movie just hinges on the buddy chemistry between the two guys, and that night Griff and Doug are just so happy to be collaborating with each other. They're making changes to the script, and they decide that, what this moment needs is a headbutt.
Is a headbutt, yeah.
And there's a whole headbutt contest that comes out of this conversation, right?
Yeah, where they just talk about
how you do a headbutt.
Yeah, this is how you do a headbutt with the hula. And Santiago's like, you put the Brazilian sauce on it. Yeah,
a little Brazilian spice on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brazilian spice.
Yeah. Jack Black stamping his foot. What's that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I wonder what all the takes look of this.
Yeah.
Like after a while, that would have
That had to degrade into just madness, I'm sure.
Absurdity.
Yeah.
Absolute absurdity.
I feel like this movie's going to have good behind-the-scenes content.
Could be, yeah.
And maybe even a good, different cut of the movie that's, R-rated or something,
Well, you're not the only one I've heard that wishes that it was more of an R-rated comedy. At night, the snake somehow gets out of its case. I don't know how it comes out of the
It's a pretty chintzy-looking
cage.
wood slat case that's
It is, but you
barely
think
holding it
if
together.
you have a snake that's capable of eating a person, you would want to make sure that hatch is closed.
But this snake is
slithers next to Griff, and he wakes up as it snatches a bird off the windowsill.
I like he's got that red light mask on that he's wearing.
Yes. Yes.
UV light mask or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What's the red light?
Yeah, infrared mask on.
Yeah.
But this has made Griff a little freaked out about the snake. The next day, they're shooting with the snake, and Santiago is Hightor, and Jack Black is filming, and this is the scene that is in the trailer, right?
Yeah.
This is something that they give away, is that Paul Rudd essentially freaks out because the snake gets too close, and he throws it overboard, and then
Chop,
it gets
chop,
chopped
chop.
up
Yep.
in the propellers of the boat. Anaconda chunks and pieces float to the surface of the water. Santiago, no! Hightor, his baby, has just been massacred in front of him.
Yeah. So they have a Viking funeral for the snake. And,
Yes.
And he's crying, and he says a little poem, like a song almost, as they're setting it afloat. And then Tandui Newton says, "Snaky snake." And then they all just kind of start singing a stupid little snaky snake song.
Yes, yes.
I feel like this was a funny moment that she may have ad-libbed.
Yeah, she starts it, and then Santiago's like, yes, that's it, sing. And then they all start singing. Does Griff try to? And he's like, not you.
Yeah.
But not you.
Yeah,
because
not
he's
you.
mad because he killed the
Fucking
snake.
hates Griff.
And they're having a snake funeral, and then you cut over to the bad guys who are spying on them with binoculars.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are they doing? And he's like, it looks like they're having some sort of weird snake funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Then that guy gets killed by the giant anaconda.
Yes.
Dragged into
Another
the water.
one snatched off the raft. Well, Griff does feel bad about doing it. He tries to apologize to Santiago with a beer, and at first Santiago's like, no, I don't want to hear anything about it. But Griff eventually breaks through to him.
Come on, have a drink. And he goes, oh, I took some pills. But maybe I'll mix. It's okay.
Yeah. Leaving the pills out to be found a little bit later
Yeah.
by Kenny. But after, mixing, having a few beers,
Suddenly
talking
they're
about
best
the legend
buddies.
of Bagger Vance. Yeah.
Yeah, you need, Bagger Vance, you need to work on a movie like that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Really? How many different movies do you think they went through that night?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Have you seen
they just-
Enemy of the State? That's what you need. You need Enemy of the State.
Are you just going to start going through Will Smith vehicles right now?
You need Hancock. Exactly.
Oh, but Griff and Santi decide, okay, you know what? I'm sorry that Hightower is gone, but we're going to go get another snake. We're going to get another snake right now? Yeah, we're going to go out into the jungle right now and get a snake. It is a bad idea. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
terrible.
bad idea. Middle of the night.
Wading chest deep in water. Yeah.
Yeah. Snake that we had seen take the guy off the raft not too long ago is slithering through the water of the jungle. And Santiago's like, I can tell one is nearby.
Yeah.
Really? How can you tell? It is very snaky.
Yeah. Snaky.
But Griff loses track of Santi, and after looking for him a little bit, he's like, yeah, you know, fuck this. I don't want to be out here by myself in the jungle primeval, so he heads back to the boat, and it's at this moment that Santiago gets got by the Anaconda.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Back on the boat, Kenny, Steve Zahn, finds Santi's pills. He's like, oh, hey, all right.
Looks around, nobody's watching. I'll take one.
Goodbye, Buffalo Sober.
Yeah, Buffalo Sober, not so much anymore.
So they're all getting together, and they're like, well, what happened to Santiago? He isn't back yet. And Griff's like, yeah, well, we went out looking for a snake, and he kind of disappeared. And they're like, you went looking for a snake last night? What the hell? So they all go out looking for him, only to find the van or the Jeep that we had seen earlier in the movie. So they check out the inside. Maybe he's in the camper van. So they get in there, and as they're doing that, the bad guys go on the boat to look for that girl, but no one's on the boat at this point. So they're still on her trail. And as they're all in the camper van, all of a sudden, Santiago's regurgitated body hits the windshield, right? Or the back window of the van. Ah! Oh, God. And I think, is it Steve Zahn who goes, oh, that's where that guy went.
Yeah. Because Steve Zahn is high at this moment, and he's admitted that he's high. And now Jack Black is pissed at him. And he's like, I can't believe that you did this. We're trying to get out of here, and do you have any more? And even though Steve Zahn is high, he's still kind of weirdly smart about things.
Yes, sure.
Because they can't get the camper van started, and he's like, it's probably got one of those PowerPoints where you have to go out and disconnect it and blah, blah, blah.
And they're like, okay, can you do that?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I can't do it. I'm too high.
I'm seeing double. Yeah.
And the problem is that they have seen the massive head of the Anaconda now outside the van. So they don't necessarily want to go outside, but Jack Black is like, fuck it, you know what? We got to get this thing started. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So he creeps out there, he pops open the hood, he manages to connect the wires or whatever it
was
is.
that Steve Zahn told him to do.
Specs on the inline rotary girders, and we're good to go.
He's got the double overhead camshaft lubed up and ready to go.
Right. Oh, it was just a bad motivator this whole time. Well, there's an attack here, I think, right? Does the snake attack Jack Black and he jumps in the van?
Yep.
As the bad guys are suddenly like on their trail now too. Like chaos erupts in the jungle as
Chase
they get
scene.
this van
Action
started.
chase scene. Snake, van, bad guys on bikes.
Dirt bikes, exactly. And I will say one of the problems I have in the earlier part of this movie too is that the girl, Anna, who has stole the boat that the bad guys are after, you kind of lose track of her a lot.
You do. She disappears for a while.
Filming the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily part of the plot anyway at that point, but she just kind of disappears from this movie. But she is with them at this point, and she pulls a rifle out of the van, busts out a window, and starts cracking shots off at the bad guys on dirt bikes. And they're all like, holy shit. Jack Black looks over at Steve Zahn. He's like, are you getting this? Steve Zahn has his iPhone. Like, I'm filming this right now.
Yeah, they're still making the movie at this point.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Anna is the name of the woman. She says, these are the illegal gold miners, and they're very protective of their land, and if they find us, they're going to kill us.
Yeah.
So she's shooting them as Paul Rudd is driving the van through the jungle. They're trying to get back to the boat. They manage to get away from the guys on the dirt bikes, and they get on the boat, but there's one more bad guy there who's got his gun trained on them, and Anna manages to KO him with the butt of her rifle. So shit, everything has gone wrong, right? They're filming this movie. They accidentally killed the snake. The snake handler has died. They've got illegal gold miners after them, so they're like, this is it. We gotta go. We gotta head home. Mm-hmm. But Doug is hit with a wave of inspiration. He's gonna change the script. So they have another one of those writing montages.
And then he tells everybody the new plan. Well, I mean, we're on the way there. If we shoot till we get there, here's the new character, Anna.
Yeah.
And he starts to shoot stuff with her. Oh, she's good. She's a good actress. He's excited about her. But this does not excite Griff or Dewey's character.
Claire.
Yeah.
They just feel a bit left out because they were the stars of the movie.
Now they are left out.
Yes.
Yeah. Jack Black is infatuated with this new character and her being a badass with the gun. And yeah, they shoot some stuff with her and it upsets Griff. So now Griff basically wants to quit.
Yeah. He drinks a little bit too much in the morning. He's hungover. He's being a real prima donna at this point, too. And as they're having this argument and they're going upstream, they get passed by a big boat.
Yeah.
A big barge passing by. What's going on that? Oh, it's got a film crew.
It's a film crew.
Oh, well, hey, guys, are you making a movie?
Yeah.
What are you filming?
We're rebooting Anaconda.
You see like a director's chair with Anaconda on the back of it on the boat. And I'll just turn to Griff. Turns out Griff does not have the rights to Anaconda.
Yeah.
This has all been a big lie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Griff, you're fired.
Yeah. Griff says something like, who cares about the rights to Anaconda? And he goes, Sony. That's literally all they care about is IP.
Yes. Again, I want to say, because you and I have had some discussions recently about getting the rights to a certain movie and finding out who's got the rights and I was like, wow, this movie...
Damn near impossible.
Even when this movie's not being funny, there's part of this movie that was just speaking to me in this moment.
Absolutely.
I was like, I'm talking all about the fucking getting rights to a movie. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get your pain. Well, Griff is like, fine, I'm out of here. He's going to split off from the group. Tandy doesn't want him to leave, but he's like, nah, I'm going to make my way to that other boat, and hopefully they'll help me get home. I'm out of here. So he rafts down the river to find that large boat, but as he gets closer and closer, he just starts seeing like wreckage in the water. What
Director's chairs and hats and just trash everywhere.
The boat has been sunk.
Yeah, half sunk.
And there's no one around, and then he spots a little clearing on the riverbank. There's like a PA waving him down.
Yeah.
And he sort of rafts closer to her, still in the river.
Don't worry,
like,
I'll save you. I'm going to come save you. And then she gets attacked.
Wham! Waka! Anaconda just springs from the reeds
from nowhere,
the riverbank, and takes her out. Oh my God! Like, holy shit!
But he freaks out, and he can only go in circles in that boat.
I love it.
It's just churning circles. He's like,
tries to throttle away and ends up just doing slow circles.
Yeah.
And this is when we find out, back on the boat with Doug and Kenny and Claire, that we got a plot twist coming because Anna forces everyone off the boat at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Turns out
she's the illegal gold miner.
And the quote-unquote bad guys who were after her were actually the Brazilian authorities who've been tracking her and her operation down for months now. Well, they're all off the boat. By the time Griff gets back, he finds the empty boat. He finds another raft attached to it and a big gun, like a fucking sniper rifle that has been left by, he assumes, the bad guy. He's out of the loop on this one. Anna marches the rest of the crew to another raft or a platform, a mining facility or something.
There's a bunch of
on the river,
bags tied to the dock. They're pulling the bags out and throwing them up on the dock. And what's in the bag? What's in the bag? And she's like, open it. And Jack Black opens it, and it's full of gold. And he's like, you're the gold miner. And that's when the cop shows up. And he's got the gun on Anna, and cut to Griff playing the badass.
That's right. He has tracked him down, and from a distance, he doesn't realize that the cop has shown up, and now the cop has everyone at gunpoint, including Anna.
Yeah.
And he lets Jack Black and the rest of them know, like, what she's been up to, and he's been tracking them down, and Griff just sees it through the sight of the gun in the distance, so he...
Far off.
cracks
Shoots
off a shot. Yeah. Whoops. And in the chaos, Anna gets the upper hand again.
Yeah.
And ends up rounding up essentially everyone. Griff runs down because he's just taken out the bad guy, looking as heroic in the most contrived way possible.
Yeah.
As he runs down there like a badass.
Toothpick hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
I love the toothpick gags they keep doing in this movie because he's chewing on the toothpick, and we've all done it. Where you try and flip the toothpick in your mouth, and it gets stuck. Yeah, like you're jamming your mouth open. Like, oh God. Yeah, how many times have you done that? Because I know I've done that at least 3 times.
He also, in one of the DVD bonus things that Steve Zahn is shooting, he talks about how the toothpick really unlocked the character for him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is some douchey actor shit for sure.
That is for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Griff doesn't realize that he is just given the bad guy, or the bad girl in this case, Anna, the upper hand, and she's got them all at gunpoint now. And he's like, what? What did I do? Mm-hmm. But this is when all circles back to that headbutt, because Claire, bam, headbutts Anna. As the snake bursts from the dock and takes her out. Oh, shit. So all of our heroes now run away, get away from the giant snake. They get away from the illegal gold miner who is being devoured by the snake.
Yeah.
And as they're walking through the jungle, this is when Jack Black, like a spider lands on him. Or does he walk through a spider web?
Yeah, that's a pretty funny moment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This to me was the funniest moment in the movie.
It's like a tarantula. It's just a big Brazilian jungle spider, and it's gross. And he's like, ugh, and then he kind of does like a weird dance and shakes it off. And then Paul Rudd hacky sacks it.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Shakes it off and then he punts it.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Yeah. It was funny. It was a funny moment. And then he's like, I've been bit.
I've been bitten. And then
Steve Zahn's like, we have to pee on it. And he goes, isn't that just for jellyfish? And Paul Rudd goes, no, I think that's for all animals.
Yeah, all animals, all bites.
All bites.
You gotta pee on it.
Like, what?
And then, is it because Paul Rudd can't pee?
Paul Rudd's like, I just went. I can't go. And Tandui's like, I can't do it.
So they look at Kenny, and Kenny's like, no, I can't do this. I'm pee shy. I can't do it in front of other people. And Jack Black is like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Whiz on me. You can do it. Whiz on me. And this is just Jack Black being Jack Black, fucking hysterical.
It is.
Screaming, whiz on me, to Steve Zahn, who's sort of stuttering his way, like, I can't. I mean, this is both guys essentially doing the thing that they do really well to fucking maximum effect.
Yeah.
I thought this part was hysterical. And then you get to the next part where Steve Zahn's like, okay, I think I can, but you guys don't know this, but I need to sit down while I do it.
I need to sit down to pee. I can only pee when I'm sitting down. So then they have to make a human chair over Jack Black while he sits and then tries to pee. Yeah. There was a family with some teenage boys, like 10 to like 14-year-old boys, during my second viewing of the movie, and they were sitting like one row away, and they were just howling with laughter.
Yeah.
This is some good teenage boy comedy here.
Listen, there's a part of me that's always going to be 12 years old, and I'm always going to find shit like this hysterical, and this moment delivers for me.
It does.
Whiz on me!
This is the turning point of the movie. The spider, the peeing, and everything that happens after, this is where the movie really becomes funny.
Yep. This is the funniest moment of the movie, and it really picks up momentum from here on. Although I gotta say, I really do like Santiago an awful lot too. I thought he was pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
So shortly after that moment, they're trekking through the jungle some more, and Doug is finally having a heart-to-heart with Griff. telling him how he's always been jealous of him because he did the thing he couldn't, and he moved out to L.A., and it looks like our best friends are making up here when, bam!
Yeah.
Doug gets snatched from above by the Anaconda.
This is the Samuel L. Jackson kill scene.
Deep Blue
from
Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. Absolutely. It is fucking funny. It's shocking and funny. Yeah. And you're like, no way did they just kill Jack Black. No way.
Run! So the other three begin running through the jungle and eventually circle back until they see the boat in the distance. Oh my gosh, we've made it back. They can see the boat in the distance, but there's like a flat grass plain, an open field before them and the boat, and they know that
they're going to be seen. Yep.
Is out there. So they're like, we need some sort of distraction. The snake is out there, just be quiet. And they discover Doug's body.
Yeah.
He has been regurgitated.
Yeah.
Just like, I guess, John Voight in the original one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Looking all
Doug.
slimy and sloppy and
gross.
Kenny is sure he's dead.
There's also like a pile of other dead animals there in the slop and the grime.
A squirrel and a hog.
And also, this is another moment. I mean, you've seen it from the trailer if you've watched the trailer, where Kenny's like, well, maybe Doug's corpse can be the distraction.
Yeah.
Griff is like, that's a really good idea. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? They prop his body up.
They duct tape the fucking hog to his shoulders. And then Steve Zahn goes, they really like squirrel meat. He picks up the dead squirrel and sticks it in Jack Black's mouth.
Yeah. So they leave him there as bait as they cross the open field. And as they get closer to the boat and to safety, they turn back and take one last look at their friend through the binoculars, and they see him
wake up,
come to. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Oh, Doug, run! They just start screaming at him as he comes to consciousness.
He spits the squirrel out.
Spits the squirrel out.
Yeah.
They can see the anaconda behind him. They're like, you gotta run. What? He gets up. He starts running. The boar is bouncing up and down on him. And as he runs about 20 feet, the boar opens its eyes and starts squealing.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
I
really didn't expect that.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my God, it's alive too.
Yeah.
And manages to run. The anaconda is hot on his heels. He's like stripping at the duct tape, and he kind of takes the boar and he just manages to hurl it from his body as the anaconda jumps out of the weeds and snatches the boar out of air and gives him enough time to run to the others on the boat. And he's like, I just have one question for you. Whose idea was it to put the dead squirrel in my mouth?
Steve Zahn goes, it was kind of a group decision.
Oh, well, that night they come to the wreckage of the Anaconda set. Not only did the boat get destroyed, but the set in the jungle where they were filming, the actual reboot of Anaconda, has been destroyed. There's all sorts of wreckage out there. And I watched a behind-the-scenes thing with a director where this was a rewrite.
Oh, really?
Because I think they had a big storm that did end up destroying some stuff. And they had to rewrite the third act while they were filming, and so they came up with this idea. And so there's actually an extra level to the meta-ness of this movie because they have a line in there about like, how is the movie going to end? And they're like, we don't know.
Yeah.
You're filming the movie before you've written the ending? And they literally hadn't written the ending because
they had to rewrite.
A storm or some sort of thing had forced them
That's pretty
to
good.
make this change. Yeah. So they come to the wreckage of the Anaconda set, and as they're doing this, the Anaconda is sneaking up on them and crawled up a light, and it's going to strike down on them when a flare gun shoots out.
Yeah, hits it.
And scares the Anaconda away. And they are saved by a figure who comes out of the
This is a
shadows.
needle drop, too. AC/DC Back in Black.
As Ice Cube comes out of the shadows.
Yeah.
I wish I had not seen this in the trailer.
Me too.
Because I would have been delighted if I didn't know
Yeah.
that Ice Cube was coming out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
Another
I had
movie
seen
ruined
this.
by the trailer.
Ice Cube, you're here? He's like, yeah, the whole gang's here. Jenny from the Block, Eric Stoltz. Like, oh my gosh, is everybody okay? He's like, well, Jenny's from the Block. She'll be just fine. But Eric,
He
he's
ain't
not
from the block.
He needs help. I gotta help my homies.
Yeah.
They're out there somewhere and they need my help. And Paul Rudd's like, ooh, actor's code.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube gives him that look like, yeah, you get it. You get it.
Yeah, I laughed at that.
Yeah. He's like, here, take this. He gives them a gun. They're like, oh, are you going to be okay? He's like, that's all right. I got another one. Keep it gangster.
Yeah.
He tells him.
And then they're like, can we get a quick selfie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
First of all, he's like, what? Huh? All right, fine. And they take a selfie and he's like, don't post that.
Yeah, don't put that on Instagram. He also tells them that there's a bunch of pyro, unused pyro
Yeah.
on the set.
Yeah.
And after he leaves, they get the idea, you know what? We got everything we need right here.
Yeah.
Let's finish our movie and let's kill that snake.
Because Kenny knows everything. Kenny, can you set up
Yeah.
that pyro? Yeah.
Yeah. Like he can get the cameras set up. They're going to lure it into the pyro field. They're going to use themselves as bait by driving a golf cart so the snake will chase them through there. They've got walkie-talkies. They're going to signal Kenny at the right moment. He'll blow the pyro and they'll take the snake out.
Action sequence, Motley Crue Kickstart My Heart.
Another needle drop
Yeah.
right here. It's coming fast and furious right now.
Yeah.
So they drive this golf cart through, and the snake is
Chasing them.
right on their trail.
Smashing through things. And Kenny is clicking all the switches and connecting all the wires. And it's like, oh, can they get it set up in time? And then Kenny gets it all set up in time. And then they're like, all right, let's trigger it. As they're driving through the thing, they trigger it. Nothing happens.
Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot to plug it in.
Forgot to,
essentially.
turn it on.
Giant pyro explosion right when the snake is going through. Die, you giant snake, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
I did think as they were doing this, though, in this golf cart, this looks like a studio ride.
Oh,
This
totally.
looks like a Universal Studios Anaconda studio ride. Like you'd be on the tram and you're going through the wreckage of this
100%.
thing as pyro's going off, and maybe they've got some sort of snake puppet,
And he's
coming
yelling
out
at
of the
Jack
weeds.
Black to go faster, and Jack's saying, take the governor off. And he's like, what's the governor? And then there's a whole discussion about what the governor is and governor technology on golf carts.
Yes. Yeah. And I think it's at this moment, too, where, like, they realize the pyro went off, but the snake didn't die. And Jack Black just goes, why?
Yeah. I mean, the pyro's on either side of it.
Yeah.
They're not getting hit with pyro either, so why would the snake be getting hit with anyway?
Oh, but they're all together, and here comes the snake. Oh, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
And then we flash back to the Quatch.
Yeah.
And the final moments of the Quatch. And Paul Rudd steps forward and gives the line,
Not on my watch, mister.
And he shoots the flare gun into the collection of gas cans that is conveniently by the giant Anaconda.
Which you saw about 45 seconds earlier and thought, that snake's passing by an awful lot of gas cans and propane canisters. I wonder what's going to happen there.
Big explosion, chunks of snake rain down.
Yeah.
Thulsa Doom is not pleased.
Well done.
The head is still alive,
Yeah.
and Doug stabs it with his statue, an Oscar statue that his son had given him, like world's best Doug.
Yeah.
He's been carrying it like a talisman this whole time and buries it in the snake's skull.
Yep.
We did it. Cut to the Buffalo International Film Festival. And a cease and desist order from Sony. I loved that.
Yeah.
Again, there's moments where I was like, oh, this movie's talking to me.
Yeah.
I got a C&D
Yeah.
from the rights holders.
Exactly.
You guys need to shut up and stop what you're doing right now. Okay?
We got one of those from YouTube that said we didn't own the rights to a Disney song. That one that I sang. Like, don't worry about it.
That's a karaoke version, and you changed the words.
Yeah.
What do you want, Disney?
Come on.
Besides all of our money.
Yeah.
So yes, they're accepting an award and they're showing their version of Anaconda at the Buffalo International Film Festival.
Yeah.
And we're wrapping up the movie now. We get some subtitles about what's happening to people, right? And then we get the wedding video, the proposal.
Yes.
That Doug puts together for Griff and Thandi, where her belly is swelling and like a chest burster comes out.
With the ring.
And it's a hand with the ring box in it.
Yeah.
Yes. I got to be honest. I would much rather people do videos like that than the...
Fuck yeah.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Yeah.
Give me a chest burster gender reveal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the blood is blue.
Yeah.
It's a boy. Like, that would be amazing.
It's a big penis. It's a boy.
Oh, and at the very end, somebody rings Doug's doorbell and he opens it up and you know what? There's always room for J-Lo.
There's always room for J-Lo, yeah.
I saw what you did, and we're going to reboot Anaconda, and I want you to direct it.
Yeah.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, that's good.
Anaconda.
Not great, but fun.
Yeah. Lots of funny moments, I thought, but not awesome. Enough so I was engaged. Enough so I had a good time.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of reviews that absolutely shit on this movie, though, and I gotta be honest, I don't know where that's coming from.
I don't either.
Maybe it's not the most hilarious thing I've ever seen, but Jack Black is funny, Paul Rudd is funny.
Yeah.
The premise is fun, and now maybe...
Like you said earlier, it's charming.
Because we have the background that we do, we get a lot of the inside jokes.
Sure.
Or just the references that other people don't. I don't know that everyone's going to pick up on, oh, it's the actual lotion in the actual basket.
Yeah.
I thought, fuck, that joke was written for me.
Absolutely.
It's great.
I like meta comedies about making movies, like And God Spoke. That's a pretty good one. You ever seen And God Spoke?
I have not. Which one's that?
They're making a low-budget Bible movie, and they get Soupy Sales as Moses. It's pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? We want to wrap up with Anaconda before we slither off onto the rock underneath the heat lamp?
I think we touched on just about everything. It was good. This is a charming episode about two charming movies. Reptilian in shape and form.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Warm your heart.
But warming, oh, that's perfect.
Who can come up with a tagline? This guy right here.
Yeah, that's right. Tyler, snake us out.
The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Yes, that ends another episode of The Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing with Mike D. McCarthy and James Knight, your industry professionals. I'm your announcer, Tyler Patton. Join us next time for My Bloody Valentine and Heart Eyes. I hope those guys didn't give Anaconda like 8.5 hearts, because that movie was not very good. As a matter of fact, it stinks. See you next time.